Alright, welcome everyone to tonight's stream. Haven't heard my voice since the Call of Duty Lollipop Chainsaw stream where I talked about the streamathon, so very early April. This is PGA Tour 2K25, developed by HB Studios, who would actually help out EA quite a lot back in the day on their cricket and rugby games, and published by 2K. It's of course a licensed golf game for the Professional Golf Association, the PGA. Heavily online as well, which is bullshit, to be honest. Okay, how is everyone's day? How's everyone's week? How's everyone's month?
Hello
How's
there,
everyone's...
and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy.
Just how is everyone doing this fine
about how to swing the club.
Thursday?
It's one of the most important parts of this game. So all right, that wasn't too bad, was it?
All I've really been doing besides streaming consistently and quite often is I've been doing a lot of work, such as working on some things in the stream room. You'll never probably see it because I don't really show my streaming like what you see in the camera and whatnot. But I've been drawing a lot of or doodling a lot of artwork and whatnot. Artwork in very loose terms, all over my wardrobe. As I'm looking, I see a lot of drawings, mainly Pokemon, to be honest. Mainly Pokemon, G1 as well, mainly Gen 1, with the odd exception here and there. Just trying to fill up that space, make it a little bit more creative and whatnot. And the mirror as well is another one that I've been working on, just trying to give some life into my surroundings, I guess you could say. And yeah, that's really all I've been doing. Apart from that, just doing well on Twitch. We had a really good SpongeBob stream. 5 viewers at once, which was impressive. You know, 5 viewers in one stream is still really impressive, going for a very small and tiny Twitch channel.
Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. To welcome you to PGA
so I'll give
Tour
myself praise for that. It's the first time I've reached 5 viewers in a stream since I made my streaming debut February 7, 2022. And I think it was FIFA 21 we streamed that game. I think it was that or Sonic Colors Ultimate. One of the very 2 earliest streams I remember doing. And, you know, 5 viewers in one stream is really good.
Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad.
Chatty as well, which is really good for a Twitch streamer of, my caliber. You know, very small,
well done.
very...
20 feet to the hole from here.
Oh, very bang average, streaming equipment and whatnot. But, heck, we made it work. We did really well on for that SpongeBob game. We beat Titans of the Tide, 2nd time on Twitch.
And this will be your par putt here.
And things just went really smoothly. It was just fun to do. I had a good time.
And after that one, currently sitting at even par.
And besides, really, we even got to 111 followers, which is really good. We're 2,100 hours into Twitch, which, again, the numbers, like, even when I was looking at the stats and the numbers,
not sure where this will go.
I'm quite pleased with how everything's been going for these last 2 months.
Okay, we're in
because,
the deep rough. Careful.
You know, I won't lie, streaming has taken a lot out of me. It's taken a lot of...
Oh my goodness.
Whoa! That was close. But streaming has taken a lot out of me, you know, sleep deprivation, you know, kind of sucks, to be honest. Oh, that was shit.
And about 5 feet to go.
But, yeah, sleep deprivation has been really crap, to be honest. I barely struggle to stay asleep. Largely because my mind's probably just too busy thinking of things.
Let's see what this third hole has in store for us.
And, you know, I'm just largely staying up watching cartoons at the moment. I finished watching Spectacular Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, which
setting up here in the deep stuff.
They're two of the best cartoons when it comes to Spider-Man. Really just amazing. I didn't bother with the MTV Spider-Man show.
And you've done yourself a service. We're back in the fairway.
I didn't really want to watch it, to be honest. I just kind of want to watch
25 yards away.
The best Spider-Man cartoons out there. I'm also trying to watch.
Get right.
I'm like into the 3rd season of 5 for The Batman, which is a pretty good cartoon from the early to mid 2000s. As well as watching stuff like
anime. See how you do with this 13-foot putt.
Like I'm trying to get into a lot of anime. I've put Spy X Family on the back burner for some time now. I kind of need to get back into that. And then I need to consider like stuff like Clannad's one.
And that putt safely in its home.
One Piece, another one. Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, of course, when I get around to that. Sailor Moon, Digimon, fucking Legolas that I kind of like.
All right, we got a par 3 here on the
I kind of want to give a shot. I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh, rewatching that.
That's safe.
Really good. Like 6 episodes in, still.
This one's from around.
It's very rough in some parts, but it's still pretty enjoyable.
This one's
anime.
Gonna go a bit to the left. Looks like he got a line on this. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. All right, here's the tap.
And
holds behind us. Let's move on.
Beside Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, which.
And you're at even par currently.
Trying to get into it. It's, you know, it's early days. I'm only like still in single digits, which, you know, One Piece is now into like what, the thousands
take a look at this.
in terms of its episodes. And I'm not counting the live action show as well.
Fairway will tilt to the left out in the landing area.
On Netflix.
Well, you gotta hold on to the fairway here.
I'm also Pokemon as well. I am really enjoying the Pokemon anime. Season 1, the Indigo League. I'm only like 13 episodes in, but I'm still really enjoying watching Pokemon.
I'm okay with that. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking to the left.
Oh, shit.
And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Ooh.
Oh, God.
That was a nice stroke. Almost got that to drop. Here comes the bogey putt. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one.
Fucking hell.
All right, let's tap this in and move to
there
the
we go. It's in.
All right. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. And we are on the 6th hole now.
Yeah, other than watching anime, watching cartoons, staying up, going to...
Ouch, that took a bad kick to the left.
To do other things,
just
constantly and persistently advertising and marketing my streams.
Might not be enough from the rough.
Across.
And that approach was a bit wayward. This one is safe par. This one is going downhill, and I think a little bit to the left. Oh.
Across both like YouTube and Twitter, which is, you know, Goddess_Kiera YouTube, Muse's little bitch on Twitter. I'm constantly advertising my Twitch. I'm constantly bringing up, you know,
and you're 3 over at the moment.
The performance of my streams, the numbers, the stats, and whatnot.
Now let's see how you do.
You know, I constantly advertise and market the fuck out of my streams. In the vain effort that I hope that it does take off and go somewhere, because, you know,
oh my gosh,
I do put a lot of effort into this kind of shit. You know, it is. People may think, oh, all you're doing is just pressing a button to go live and letting the game talk for you. It's like, no, there's so much more than that.
I like it.
You have to market the thing, advertise it on your social platforms. Then you have to, if you're talking, you've got to make sure you come across as a pretty approachable and, you know,
and the 8th hole
consumer-friendly image in a lot of ways. I mean, you're also trying to find your own niche, which, you know, 4 years into Twitch, I still have yet to find, to be honest.
Well, that's too
if I
bad.
do have any niche, it's that I'm
a little too much to the right.
I'm well known in terms of like streaming WWE games,
okay.
Specifically the 2K games.
Okay, here's our 3rd
like,
shot.
I've streamed that was terrible, by the way. I've streamed WWE 2K22, WWE 2K23, 2K24, 2K25.
All right, putting here for bogey. Oh, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess.
Fucking too much power. Oh, come on.
And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Oh, looking good off the tee.
I mean, I got into the top 10% of 2K25, so clearly I'm doing something right in terms of like
just about
growing
95 yards to the
channel a bit more. Like I consistently stream WWE 2K25. I put 100 hours into that fucking game. And I got into the top 10% of streamers for that game. Which, when you look at like the people who have streamed WWE 2K25, you know,
good effort from there.
A lot of people would say better mics, better streaming layouts, better this, better that. And then here's me with my, you know, basic bitch
we can make this for
setup and whatnot. And here I am getting into the top.
Oh man.
To the top 10% of.
All right, good luck with this 15-footer. A little bit too firm on that one. $14 feet to the cup from here. This one's leaning tiny little bit to the left. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached.
Yeah, sorry for that. I just don't want to bother. Like, I don't want to further embarrass myself on this game because I'm not very good at either PGA 2K or EA PGA. I'm quite shit,
We'll hang on to
to be honest.
And this one's from around
the best. I'm good at PGA. Out. Oh shit, 2K21. That's the one I'm really good at.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'll take that. Nicely played. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. A bit too much power into that putt. 7-foot putt here.
But streaming's been going well. Streaming's kind of the only thing giving me a lot of joy, to be honest. At this moment in time, I don't really find a lot of things enjoyable. Like doing the drawings, yeah, I won't lie. They're fun. Watching anime and cartoons, yeah, really good. But like streaming, I don't know. I'm really enjoying streaming. I have been for the last few months now, and maybe it's because it's a distraction from
we've got about 110
all the things going off in the world and all the things going off in like outside of streaming for me. That I'd rather just be online chronically and stream.
On the green. Good work. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. And now this from 5 feet.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and make sure as well to tune in to next stream, which is going to be Saturday 25th of April around 11:55 British Standard Time, or maybe even Sunday 12, April 26th 12 a.m. British Standard Time. WWE 2K26, we're going to be doing the Saturday night main event PLE. 6 matches on the card. Carmelo Hayes against a mystery opponent. John Cena defending the Intercontinental Championship against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Bron Breakker challenging for the world title against CM Punk. And Cody Rhodes against Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Championship.
On this hole, we've got this left for par. All right, let's head to the next.
Carmelo Hayes defending the US title, of course. So much will happen on that. I do recommend. We're plus 17.
Okay, 13th hole is before us. It's a par
I'm
5.
phenomenally shit at these games. And there isn't really a practice mode. There is a quick play mode where you can practice, but you're just kind of thrown into the deep end.
Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently.
You only get this mode as well if you're offline. You need to be online to access the rest of the fucking game.
Nicely done. You're in the fairway
which is
now. Let's hit
quite annoying, to be honest.
Green.
PGA 2K23 servers are also going to be shutting down sometime this year. So you'll only be having to play on PGA 2K25.
Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet.
Yeah, I love the graphics of the game. The game looks really beautiful, really nice.
Fairway tilts a little bit to the left.
The golf courses all look really good. I feel like there should be a little bit more golf courses. Maybe even some fictional golf courses in the game, but you know, I couldn't really. It just probably wouldn't have worked.
And this shot is around 170 yards away.
But you've got a good selection of pros in the game.
Okay, on the green safely.
It's not as good as PGA 2K21 and PGA 2K23's rosters, largely because the only real golfer I pick in PGA 2K25 is Tiger Woods.
Good so far? Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, let's rip out this scorecard, see what
At least we're getting pars. We've got a few bogeys and stuff, but mainly pars. And I have managed to get an eagle at least once.
All right, games. Short par 5 on deck. Oh man, did you have to send that one?
That was a good shot there. Yeah, I've also sorted the next month's schedule.
Second shot here
out
on the 15th.
I've got a lot of games planned I want to do. For example, I want to finish the Bubsy Perfect Collection, the Gex Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Star Wars Battlefront Classics Collection, stuff like that.
Here. Oh my, that almost dropped. This one's for birdie.
Oh, fuck's sake.
All right, give this a tap. And the putt drops. Okay, 16th hole now, and we got a par 3. Just a little off on that approach.
Yeah, I've got a good history with these golf games. The earlier PGA games by EA, Link.
Left to save par on this one.
Link's 2004 is really good golf game on the OG Xbox.
Starting this one out pretty good. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And that'll drop. Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4.
Yeah, May's going to be quite a busy month in terms of Twitch.
Still hear the echo.
Twitch streams, and may as well just read the schedule out. So I've got it mainly on my YouTube and on my Twitter. Make sure as well to check me on Instagram, Kiera Slayin. That's where I also post I'll post the UFC cards that I do for the occasional UFC stream. WWE, of course, where I'll do the match cards on there as well.
We're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. This one's 20 feet out. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. And let's just drop one shot on this hole. This one's for bogey.
So check posts. Oh, may as well talk about WrestleMania as well. So I took some days off from Twitch streaming, and if you're thinking it was going to improve my sleep,
teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4.
So I took some days off, largely because WrestleMania was coming around the corner. So I streamed WWE 2K26 twice and AEW Fight Forever.
Ouch.
Twice.
That took a bad kick.
Not twice, once, sorry.
And from the green side, rough. Oh, almost in there.
Oh, fucking hell. How does that not go in?
And this putt from 4 feet. And with that putt, the round is over.
But yeah, we took some days off. We streamed WWE 2K26 twice for the WWE draft. Then we did AW Fight Forever, and then after that we took some time off, and by me, I took time off. And then after I took time off, I mainly just... Oh no, we did Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as well. We started on Brotherhood, and the next stream I do for Brotherhood, that's going to be the last Brotherhood stream, because
Hi there, my name's
I'm going to be doing
the
last three sequences of that game.
Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today.
You know, that's going to be really fun. We can then move on to Revelations.
All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take.
And then after that, we've completed the Ezio trilogy, really.
That'll do nicely.
For,
Second shot
Assassin's
here
Creed
on
2,
the first.
Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Brotherhood, which would be really nice. We can then move on to Assassin's Creed 3,
nice approach.
12
feet to go. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Oh, that was almost in. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Oh my. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. Starting our round off, a little sluggish out of the gates.
So here we go, the May schedule for May 2026. I'll quickly rattle through this. May 1st, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So that's going to be the last Assassin's Creed Brotherhood one, because we're doing the last three sequences of that game. We'll most likely be getting the game beaten. And it's going to be really good. We can then move on to Revelations, and Brotherhood's been a really fun game to do.
Will it?
Definitely a lot more shorter than Assassin's Creed 2 and the first one.
This one's heading a little
but it's still been really good fun going through Ezio's.
Oh no, bad kick to the right there.
Oh Jesus!
All right, just
Ezio's journey.
First cut, you're all right. Okay, here's a 24-footer. And well done. You got most of the way there. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. Ouch, right by the hole. And let's get going. Give this a tap and move
so
on.
that's going to be May 1st.
well,
May 4th, if you don't know, Star Wars Day, of course. May the 4th be with you and whatnot. I'm going to be doing Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, which is
for the third hole.
some of my favourite Star Wars games. Period, really.
Ooh, that took a bad bounce to the right. Well, that's too bad.
After Battlefront, we're going to be doing on May 6th Gex Trilogy, so I've interspersed some days off because, of course, I'm not. It's not going to be like the stream form where I streamed every day for a month. It's not going to be anywhere near that. May 4th, Star Wars. May 6th, Gex Trilogy. May 8th, Bubsy Perfect Collection. May 10th, WWE 2K26
Here's
Universe Mode, Money in the Bank.
And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. Okay, just a few more inches to go.
Then I've got The Witcher 3 on the 13th of May, May 16th.
Exactly
Assassin's Creed Revelations, May 19th,
okay,
WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. And I'll be doing...
Wind's blowing out there, right to left.
The Night of Champions, PLE. After that, May 20th, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, kind of in celebration of the new Mortal Kombat movie coming out, the second
this
movie.
could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway.
Kind of also a little bit of celebration for Street Fighter as well, because that's also getting a film.
Unfortunately, just in the first cut.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition on the 21st.
Yep,
on the 25th, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We potentially could be beating The Witcher by then.
And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last.
Then May 27th, EA UFC
right now
5,
2 strokes above
which
par.
I've got a pay-per-view set. I've got the match card set. Daniel Cormier defending the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World in the co-main event against M. Hughes.
Now we saunter onto
the unbeaten M. Hughes. And in the main event, it's going to be, I think, for the lightweight championship as well as the baddest motherfucker belt. Max Holloway against both the lightweight and
from
BMF champion Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. That's going to be in Abu Dhabi. Set that card up.
Almost got that chip to go. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, let's take a look at this
after
next
UFC, May 29th, WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. So this is a hat trick of WWE 2K26. Universe Mode, NXT, Great American Bash, PLE 29th, 30th, Saturday night's main event, and 31st, WWE Evolution, the all-women's PLE on my Twitch, Goddess_Kiera. Make sure to follow.
Oh, that's no good. Bad kick to the left.
On both my YouTube.
And this one.
Goddess_Kiera, my Twitch, Goddess_Kiera, my Instagram, Kiera Slayin, my Twitter, at Muses Little Bitch, for updates and stream schedules.
There we go. This is a 27-footer here. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. And that's not a bad effort. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. All right, that putt'll go.
Yes, that's my schedule for May 2026. A lot of games planned. A little bit of a quieter month, you know, interspersed with some days where I'm consecutively streaming,
well, I hope you can hold
such as May 19th to the 21st.
Oh no, that took a nasty bounce to
May
the
29th to the 31st.
Right, that could have been worse for you. Just sneaking into the first cut here.
Potentially, I could be going this entire year of streaming, which I might consider. You know, I didn't really do it for 2025. I stopped. Oh, fucking hell! When we got into December.
Oh man, that almost went. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Ooh, that was close.
God, it's such a cock tease.
This one in, and let's move on.
This game, at times, you have to be really pinpoint precision to get your ball near the hole. It's not as bad as
now the 8th hole. We have a par 5.
Top Pro Challenge Golf on the Mega Drive. I think that's one of the worst golf games you could play. Also known as Chi-Chi's Top Pro Challenge Golf.
Well done.
It's got some good music, though. I'll give it that. It's just, you've got to be really pinpoint when you're on the green. Everything else is fine. It's just...
Let's get up and out of here.
It's the putting that lets that game down. And Jack Nicklaus's Pro Challenge Golf is also a pretty crap game on the Mega Drive. The best Mega Drive golf game you could play is Arnold Palmer Tournament Golf, I think it is, or Arnold Palmer Top Pro Golf or something.
Tap here needed. All right, let's move on to the next.
And then, well, that, and you play Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003
because over on the round.
Saliva on the soundtrack is dope as fuck.
Let's see what we can
and then go for the next game where you got DMX. Oh shit, that was crap. Oh fuck. can't retake
We're
shot.
in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot.
Should be good.
Ooh, nasty right turn. Unexpected.
The wind is pushing me.
Okay,
I don't think you can actually alter the settings of the wind in the game. Unlike in EA PGA where you could.
Well done. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Oh.
God fucking damn
And
it.
4-foot putt.
Hold on. There. It's all about angles and whatnot. Just
And sitting at 5 over par for the day.
doing your angles. At least we're not into plus double
Okay, we
digits.
get to start the back
That's
nine
the only
with
good
a par
thing
4.
we've got going for us. There we go.
Looks like a fairway off the tee here.
Yeah, I may also be on YouTube as well. Like I do the occasional YouTube streams.
This shot's about 75
like I
yards
did
to
one.
the pin.
I did a few for TMNT. The Cowabunga collection,
Oh, yeah,
which
that was a
that's
tidy
not
little
that's
shot.
not on
Well
my
done.
list for schedules now because of
could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think.
because I beat it. I beat every game on that collection.
Getting that birdie. Just a tap.
It's on YouTube as well. Snooker Blitz and Pool Blitz,
And
which
just a
is on
tap
my
in here.
YouTube channel as well, under the
And
live
currently 5 over
live
for the day.
section of my channel.
And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4.
Very
Looks like this
like
fairway
there's
kicks to
some
the
one.
right
The
up at
TMNT one
landing
has
area.
some little bit of vocal.
Oh no, that turns. That's going to
in
the
that
right.
stream, but it's largely
Setting
they're
up
largely
here
mute
from
live streams.
the deep stuff.
I have thought about doing a snooker blitz and Pool Blitz
Oh my,
to
having that little
talk
bounce.
on those games, but
Oh, yeah. That's what I like
I'm
to see.
I just
Props.
I don't think I really care that much to
Okay,
do it.
let's head to the next. And that's 4 over for you.
4 over.
And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole.
There we go. So we've got a lot of like TCPs or TPCs golf courses, largely American golf courses. You got Scottsdale,
Okay,
Arizona.
second shot here on the 12th.
Also hosted CB15.
Oh, this might be a bit of danger ahead.
So yeah, happy
Well, we missed the
15th
green, but that's all
anniversary,
right. Life does go on.
CB. 15 years. Twitch is nearly 15. Next
Here's
year
a
will be Twitch's
13-footer.
15th
This
anniversary
starts
as a
off
live
pretty
streaming site.
straight, and then
Yes, Twitch
goes a
Twitch
bit
started
to the
all the way
left.
back in
This one's
2011.
tracking. All right, we can get out of here with a par.
I started in 2022.
Currently sitting at 4 over par. 13th hole coming up.
Yeah, I wonder if hopefully Twitch does something cool and unique for
Come on, kick left.
15th anniversary, because
And that'll do.
to
Grab your
last
putter.
15 years is still really impressive.
This putt is a 32-footer. This one looks like it's breaking to the left.
Yeah, breaking to the left. I should have
Just,
went
yeah, a little too
and
much on
directed
there.
the
Okay,
push
here's our
to
par
like
putt.
this side instead. Not that. Let me just. Oh, going that way now. Brilliant.
Just a little tap needed
Fucking
here.
hell.
Okay, safely home with that putt. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Okay, now for the par 5, 14th.
Yeah, I only have 2 WWE planned for the rest of this week. And then the next week is going to be quite active, I think, because
You might
that's
need
the
a
last
club or
week
2
of
extra
April.
from here. This is really deep. Unfortunately, I think this is
I have
beach-bound.
some golf games planned. I have Snooker 19
This is our
planned.
3rd shot.
WWE, of course, is planned.
Well, you did get
so
out of
many
that
games
bunker. A lot
have
of
in
work
my
left to
mind
do with
that I
the
want to
putter,
do.
though. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out.
I'm
This
just
one's
gonna
going
go
up the
to, like,
hill and
here.
to the left. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, let's sink this one for par.
There we go.
All right, now let's set
par.
our sights to the next.
Yeah, you can change Tiger's apparel, like what he's wearing. You can be a different golfer.
Okay, lengthy par 4.
The online mode, and bear in mind you have to have a 2K
Heading
account to
towards
access
that
all of the online functionalities. It's bad enough you need to have a PlayStation online account.
Out of this fairway bunker?
You have to have a 2K account.
This was leaning to the right.
To play like all the modes, such as like a season mode, where you're trying to take your custom golfer or a golfer of your choice to, you know, glory in the PGAs. You know, winning like stuff like the US Open, the European Open, the Masters, whatnot.
Oh, just missed the old chip there.
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. This one's about 15 feet. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? All right, not much left here.
So disappointing.
And after that one, let's take a look at the old scorecard. Okay, that's 7 over for the day.
7 over.
Next
I think
up
we're on
is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3.
So 2 more. You can also do other modes in the game, like foursomes, threesomes, match play, stroke play.
Well, it's unlucky.
We'll
Missed the green
try
on
and
that one.
show off as much as I can, unless they're locked behind. You need a second player. It's like, no, fuck off. I just want to play the game.
Oh, come on.
Bad enough PlayStation having to agree with
away.
the age verification rules for online play, like texting your friends online and whatnot.
This one for bogey. Okay, let's.
It doesn't really bother me because I don't really go online to communicate with people.
Your score is 8 over par currently.
I largely just play games
and the wind
online
is picked up.
for streaming.
We got a tailwind to deal with. And this one sliced.
But I can definitely see why it annoys several people. You know, because you just want to be able to communicate with your friends without
nothing wrong with that.
Potentially doxing yourself and whatnot.
Have fun with this putt.
Oh, that was close. That was really close.
Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do.
All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
There
Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And you're currently sitting at
also
7
check
over.
The schedule for next week. Now that we're heading out of, not so much heading out of April, but just going to check.
Now we get to tee it up here
for next week's
par
schedule.
5,
I have it on here somewhere. Yeah, WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania Night 1 was very, very shit. Like, I got more ads for Hulk Hogan's documentary than I did for any wrestling. I maybe only got like an hour or 2 of wrestling. But I will give it this. It was the most perfect start for any UK wrestling fan. Like 11 p.m. start, and then it finished at 3 in the morning. It was bliss.
Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach.
It's setting up in the green side rough.
Like, it was just so blissful, but it was just a really, really poor WrestleMania. I think it's probably the worst WrestleMania when it comes to ever since they started doing 2 nights.
Oof, right by with the chip.
Like obviously the worst 2-night Mania is always going to be 36 due to the pandemic, pretty much from crippling not just WWE, but the world in general. Like, sport was heavily affected by survived COVID. So, like it originally, Mania 36 was going to be at in Tampa Bay, Florida, at the Raymond James Brown Arena, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Today we're using the Stableford scoring
But instead they
system.
moved to the WWE Performance Center in nearby Orlando, due to the fact that they couldn't obviously have a crowd of people.
1 point on the hole. If you get a part, you get 2 points.
And of course, with America being America, they had a lot of their separate.
I think you see where I'm going with this. All right, best of luck to you.
Like laws and whatnot in terms of how many people can be in one space. So Florida was like quite heavily affected.
Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up.
But and it was also the first WrestleMania for 2 nights. Was 36, and I remember watching 36 back in April 2020, and it was at that point I just decided
on hole number 2
to like stop watching WWE, because I just like, for WrestleMania to be like, obviously it was under the pandemic, you know, there wasn't really anything to be doing with that, you know, it was out of human hands really.
Well judged on that one.
Watching that WrestleMania was so depressing. Like, it was the last WrestleMania for The Undertaker, you know, and albeit it was in a pretty good match, a boneyard match.
Third hole in front of us.
You know, at least they didn't do it in the arena for The Undertaker's last match, which would have just been even more depressing.
A little wayward on that approach.
Like, even when you watch stuff like leading up to WrestleMania, like there was a segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin doing his famous
almost went down.
And if you're excited for this, give me a hell yeah, and they just cut to the empty
Wouldn't that be nice to save
seats and whatnot.
On this one?
And it's just like so miserable and dark and depressing. It's just like,
not a bad,
I don't want to watch this anymore. And I didn't come back to WWE until like January 2023.
All right, after that,
around Raw's 30 and the Royal Rumble.
And now we're teeing up on the
And then ever since then, I've been massively a big fan of WWE. So the next schedule is Monday, the 27th of April, EA UFC 5. Then Tuesday, the 28th,
about 100 yards
EA UFC 5. That's going to be the Paddy the Baddy Pimblett against Max Holloway fight, as well as M. Hughes against Daniel Cormier for the world title.
You're gonna like that, won't you?
Then Tuesday, the 28th, is EA PGA Tour. Then Snooker 19 on the...
Ooh. All right, you got this left over for par.
And that'll do.
So I took some days off for WrestleMania. I stayed up watching SmackDown. SmackDown.
We got a headwind on this hole.
The go home SmackDown for WrestleMania, in which nothing really happened.
Oh no, that's going right.
Like the MFTs had a match with the Wyatt Six. Royce Keys, aka Powerhouse Hobbs, won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
That sand behind us. Let's putt and move on.
Tiffany Stratton became #1 contender towards Julia's US title. And that was really about it. It was just a bit of a bland SmackDown heading into WrestleMania. Nothing really big happened.
And we're ending this hole with a
nothing amazing really happened. No last minute additions to the Mania card.
Now for the par 4 6th.
Just all a bit miserable really going into WrestleMania. And then I stayed up watching the Hall of Fame. And I wish I didn't, because the Hall of Fame was
too far on this one.
The Hall of Fame this year was just, and I haven't watched the Hall of Fame since 2019.
Left to be nice. Okay, lining up.
Like, I mainly just wanted to watch the Hall of Fame for AJ Styles, see what he was going to say,
this is for par.
and he kept it mercifully short,
the next hole has in store
unlike
for us.
Stephanie McMahon.
All right, currently sitting at 13 points.
Like, Stephanie McMahon's speech was okay, but her mum, Linda McMahon, she would just not shut the fuck up. And, you know, I don't blame her. You know, it's the first time she's been on WWE TV for up to a decade at that point. But fuck me, just, like, I just wanted... I wanted Stephanie just to get her speech out the way with, so I can get to AJ.
Ooh, came close with that chip. Here we go. Tap her on in.
And you know, it was a good speech and everything. The speeches were all good. Right, Stephanie McMahon had a really good speech. You know, when she was talking about how proud she is of her daughters. Like mentioning Shane, mentioning Linda, mentioning Vince. Vince McMahon got a shout out, which the whole crowd were like, "Thank you, Vince." Despite Vince McMahon
taking a nasty kick to the left.
You know,
no good.
Vince McMahon's the words kind of come to me again.
Are back
like
in the fairway.
Controversial legacy, shall we say, in terms of like outside of the WWE. And also inside the WWE.
All right, 36 feet away. And this putt's moving to the left.
And of course,
up the hill.
Stephanie went on to thank, you know, The Undertaker, more importantly, for inducting her, as well as Triple H.
Just inches to the hole.
Her husband.
All right, let's get to the next.
And she cut a really good heel promo as well, you know, saying, you know, I am, you know, glad that I'm in the Hall of Fame. Right, you all bow down to me, you sons of bitches and whatnot. You know, it's pretty cool. But, you know, not really special for what it is.
Out of this.
Despite
is
the,
a little spinachy for my liking.
You know, it's Stephanie McMahon. I just didn't really get any vibe from her speech, to be honest. And I won't lie, I was just tired as fuck.
This one's your third. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie.
That was really good.
Okay, we're going to take another look at that. Let's see the replay.
It was just, like... I was really tired due to staying up watching SmackDown, and then staying up watching the Hall of Fame to pretty much hearing Linda McMahon drone on for like half an hour or so.
Right,
we
head
just
to the
like,
10th. We got a par
shut
4
the
ahead of us.
fuck up. But yeah, she was inducted by Linda McMahon and her mum and her daughters, Aurora, Murphy, and Vaughn. The main one I was really looking forward to was AJ Styles. I fucking adore AJ Styles. Ever since I first started watching TNA, that was when I first got introduced to AJ. I just really loved his wrestling style. Really loved him in general, like babyface or heel. I was always gonna love AJ Styles. Like, it didn't matter. You could put him with Ric Flair as a heel, and he was TNA World Champion. Didn't give a fuck. I loved him.
Ooh, easy Tiger.
You know, former TNA X Division Champion, Tag Team Champion, World Champion, NWA World Champion.
This one's about
X Division Champion, Legends Champion. Like, so many fucking accolades in TNA, and then he'd go on to New Japan, and he'd win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, come on, get in there.
in his first night in the company as well.
Let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do.
And that hole's not gonna give up any points for us. So we're just gonna move on. Forget about that.
And I was glad he was inducted by Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC. And they did mention the Bullet Club, which was really cool to hear. I would have liked maybe Cody to be there inducting AJ, you know, being that they were in the Bullet Club together. Obviously, they weren't going to have the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega doing it, but
from here, who knows what
heck,
could happen,
even Nakamura
doing eager to find out.
Doing it for AJ, because you know Nakamura and AJ have got history dating back to New Japan.
A little bit too hard on that one.
But I really wasn't that upset with it being Gallows and Anderson.
Just a few more inches.
It made sense.
There it is.
They came to the WWE together in 2016.
And scorecard reads 20 points after that hole.
You know, 2-time WWE champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion, 3-time US champion, 2-time tag team champion, and a Slammy Award winner. So Grand Slam.
On the 12th.
A TNA Grand Slam winner and a WWE Grand Slam winner. And I fucking loved AJ's speech, just short to the punch, thanking every promoter that he worked for, whether that be in WCW, WWE, TNA, New Japan. Thanking everyone he's shared the ring with, from Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, Kurt Angle, Sting, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Shane McMahon, just like fucking everyone under the sun.
This was just 3 feet. And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row.
Demolition were also inducted. They were inducted by Arn Anderson, who got a pop. Haku and the Wardlord, who didn't really get a pop, to be honest. Quite sad.
Ooh, maybe we can get a
and it was nice to see here. Demolition.
Nice shot.
You know, they had a long history of lawsuits with the WWF, and that's why they didn't really get inducted into the Hall of Fame until now. But it was only a matter of time. They are one of the greatest tag teams in the history of WWE.
All right, nicely hold.
It's only a matter of time before the Dudleys get inducted into the Hall of Fame. The Hardys get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Edge and Christian.
All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5.
I think the APA are already in there, so that's them ruled out. There's so many tag teams you could include.
That's not a great one.
I think the Midnight Express haven't been inducted yet into the Hall of Fame. I know the Rock and Roll Express have, and the Rockers have yet to be inducted. But
well, still in the rough here, but the shorter grass will come.
You know, Shawn was pretty much the best rocker, and Marty Jannetty wasn't. So.
Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems.
And really, to be honest, I don't really want to know what Marty Jannetty's speech is going to be, because he'll probably end up getting fired after the Hall of Fame.
Put that in the hole for par.
But Demolition had a really good speech. Just thanking the WWE, thanking their wives and whatnot.
Solid 2 points.
It was cool to see Demolition again.
Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4.
Next.
Hole.
We've got a few.
Oh my goodness,
the Immortal Moment, which is this got first introduced at last year's Hall of Fame, in which it was Bret Hart against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13.
Can we get a kick to the left?
Iconic submission match.
Well, that'll do for now. This one's about
the Immortal Moment was
Maybe
inducted by Jimmy Hart,
left break on this one.
who has a long-standing relationship with Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, and Andre the Giant, rest in peace. Both men got the Immortal Moment for the iconic WrestleMania 3 clash between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Well, yeah, didn't quite make it
probably is like the first definitive WrestleMania moment in the history of WrestleMania, because no one's going to remember WrestleMania 1. or WrestleMania
And
2,
now,
for example.
let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole.
Like, when you think of, like, the very earliest WrestleMania moment, you're going to think of Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. You're not going to think of...
Oh, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't
Mr.
planning
T
on that.
teaming up with Hulk Hogan at Madison Square Garden, or Hulk Hogan against King Kong Bundy
nice chip.
in a steel cage.
And you're gonna need to drop this if you want to.
Or the WWF NFL Battle Royale.
Okay,
no one's gonna give a fuck about them.
And after that hole, 28 points on the scorecard.
Here we go.
It was accepted by Hulk Hogan's son and Andre the Giant's daughters. This is Hulk Hogan's third Hall of Fame honor for his singles career in 2005, and then as part of the New World Order in 2020, alongside Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and I think X-Pac, sorry, Six-Pac, X-Pac, whatever you want to call him, the 1-2-3 kid.
Robbed
as well, and the second
induction
for Andre the Giant, who was the very first inductee in 1993, shortly after his death, sadly, as well.
Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Boom.
Yeah, Hogan not only gets a tribute on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT when he passed away, he gets a fucking documentary about him and his immortal moment.
Now,
even in death, Hulk Hogan has to put himself over, brother. The Legacy wing I felt was really nice, but it was just really upsetting as well, because they just kind of did like a very brief video package.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
They just moved the hell on. I don't know why they did that, considering they are legends in this Legacy wing.
Well,
you know, Bad News Brown.
Let's see how you do from the green side.
Granted, his WWE career wasn't the best, I won't lie. It was pretty rough. I think I only remember one match of his, and that was losing to Roddy Piper in...
This might move just a touch to the right.
At WrestleMania 6, I think it was, and he lost in a few seconds, and that was it. That was literally the highlight of his WWF career. But he has got, you know, accolades to his name. A former four-time Stampede Wrestling North American World Heavyweight Champion, a 1976 Olympic bronze medalist. And he just kind of got he got shafted, to be honest. There's also Sid, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, the Millennium Man himself, a former two-time WCW heavyweight champion, and a former WWF champion as well. Like, he got the most flattest induction ever, and I was hoping, you know, for a man who beat Shawn Michaels.
Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA
for the WWF title. For a man who went toe-to-toe with Goldberg in WCW.
And I compliment you on your choice of courses. We're starting out on the first hole of TPC.
He just got he got a very brief video package, and they played his theme song.
Stay out of the trouble.
And
you have a good one out there today.
Like, it was just one of the most disrespectful fucking things you could do for the guy. He passed away as well. Him and Bad News Brown sadly passed away.
In the par.
Like, it just felt like WWE didn't want to acknowledge Sid.
There's almost nothing left of this one.
Like, I know Sid's quite complex. Sid had
par, but there's
moments in the
more golf
WWF and in
left to play
WCW
today,
where
so
he
don't
fell
worry
out.
about that
You
just
know,
yet.
there's the infamous moment with the scissors with Arn Anderson
All right,
in
second hole, we're in
WCW.
front of a par 5. Let's smoke this up the middle.
In WWF, he got the short end of the stick. You know, with his feuds with Bret
Those
Hart and
shots
Shawn
are gonna happen to you.
Michaels and The Undertaker, to name a few.
Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh no, brutal. And to save par. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. This one's a 10-foot putt. Oh no, it's right by the hole.
But yeah, the poor guy just got shafted at this Hall of Fame, and his son rightfully complained to the WWE.
And currently
You know,
sitting at 3
mentioning
over
the lack
par.
of publicity and stuff. Like, he's a former 2-time WWF
And
champion,
what
for fuck's
will
sake, and
happen
here he
on
gets
the
like
third? Let's find out.
very little recognition for his
Swinging
work.
like silk.
Granted, yeah, Sid's a bit of a complex character. He's fallen out with WWE and WCW on multiple occasions. You know, he'd rather play
And if you can
softball
sink
than
this, it's a birdie for
wrestling
you.
half the time, but
This one's going hard to the right.
you know, he's a
This is
legend,
a very,
for fuck's
very
sake.
long putt, but I have confidence in you.
You know, he had some really good matches with Shawn Michaels
Bit
and whatnot. Like,
long
beat Shawn
on that one.
Michaels to win the title
This is your bogey putt.
at a time when everyone just couldn't stand Shawn Michaels. You know, and they were happy when Sid won the title.
All right, let's head to the
Survivor
next.
Series 96.
And sitting at 5 over par for the day.
Bit sad.
That wind is
Sad
picking
for the
up,
legacy
blowing left to right
inductees.
on this one.
Next was Kevin Nash and X-Pac. Kevin
Well, that
Nash
one
with
wasn't
his
super
raspy
clean.
ass voice. He shot his voice. Like, if
All
it's not
right,
his
this is
quads,
a-
it's his
this
voice.
is a bad lie. I'm just gonna say.
Living up to
We're
one of the most
deep in the rough.
popular wrestling memes of all time, Kevin Nash.
Safe approach, nice. All right,
Yeah,
36
5-time
footer. Let's see what you do.
NBA champion.
Got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left.
Dennis Rodman, Rodzilla,
A little too
North
hard.
Korea's favourite son,
Okay, this one is for the par.
came out, and
Oh
he
my,
had
that's too bad.
one of the most
All right, here's the tap.
bizarre fucking speeches I've ever
Okay,
seen.
time to head over to the next hole.
He was
All
either
right, that's
high
6
as a
over
kite,
for the day.
or he was incredibly
All
overwhelmed.
right, here we go. Par 4 on the 5th.
Which, if he was incredibly overwhelmed, I
This
call
tee
bullshit,
shot should
because
work.
he played in the NBA in crowds with millions of
Okay,
people. He's
about
part of,
175
you know, the iconic
yards to
Chicago
go here.
Bulls team,
Looks like the
alongside
sand
the likes
coming
of
up.
Scottie Pippen and Michael
better
Jordan,
luck
to
next
name a
time.
few. It's like, how the fuck did
Okay,
he
from
get
the
like,
bunker. You're plugged on in here too. I'm not gonna
like
sugarcoat that.
stage
It's gonna be dicey.
problems, or like
And now
he
this
just
from
looked
12 feet.
like a wreck.
I
and
think this one
a
starts off
nervous
pretty
wreck.
straight and then goes to the right. This one's on a good line.
And
that will go down.
you know, I kind of feel sorry
Well
for him, kind of don't,
They're
because
currently
his
sitting at
speech,
6 over.
he just rambled on,
Here we go.
and then he
Par
did a
4, 6th hole.
half-assed Hulk Hogan impression where he's like, "What you gonna do, brother?" and stuff like that. It's just like, shut up at this point. Like,
Okay, as
you
we
just,
set this up, it's not
like,
a great
I was
scene. It's
expecting
very,
him
very
to get
deep into this rough.
removed, like, swiftly, because of, like,
I'll take those all day.
he just
Here we go, birdie putt.
looked off. It's like, how the hell is that accepted? Like, surely if you see someone who's a bit under the influence, or just
And you're currently
off his
sitting
head,
at
or
5 over.
rambling a bit, you'd kind of speed them up a
We are
little
on
bit,
the
like
7th hole.
press them
Let's
for
see what we
time,
can
and
do.
just maybe have them, like, come out and whisper in his ear. And if it was nerves,
done.
why not just fucking comfort the fucker?
All right, this one's around 15 feet.
But I don't know, it's just... It is what it is. And he's only really The only reason why he's in the WWE Hall of Fame is because of his work with the NWO in WCW. Like, he had one really good match in WCW, teaming up with Hulk Hogan
5 over for the day.
against DDP and not DDP and Carmelo. It was against the Big Show and Sting at Bash at the Beach '97. And then he'd also team up with Hogan against DDP and Karl Malone.
Yards out.
Bash at the Beach '98.
I approve.
And
okay, 8 feet.
He also, fun fact, had the Matchman Randy Savage's last WCW match against
next hole coming up.
Rodman. Hog Wild '99.
Sitting at 5 over par for your round.
So he has a few matches in
par 4 on this hole.
Calendar, but it's just little bit shit. So I guess that brings me up to talking about WrestleMania, which I cannot wait to talk about now. So we'll quickly get into it. WrestleMania, obviously I've talked about staying up for it. It was a good experience, very early time slot, 11 p.m. for Brits. It's fucking brilliant, because it was in Vegas. It was, they had all rights to do the usual.
Lining up for the
doesn't start till 1 in the morning and doesn't finish till 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning.
And for the bogey.
No, it was okay for what it was. It was
6 over par on the round.
In terms of
see if you can use the tailwind on this
time-wise, and Mania 43 is going to be amazing because that's going to be in Saudi Arabia, and the Saudi shows always end up early for us Europeans.
Second shot on the 10th.
Even the Aussie shows, they're still always early for us, which is amazing.
Into the drink.
When you're a fan of WWE, to have a show that's.
And this is your 4th shot. Ooh, bad kick to the right.
To have a show that's fucking.
We're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip.
Going to start at a very early-ish time slot for anyone in the UK or Europe.
Well done.
Fucking brilliant.
All right.
And that's going to be one of the main reasons why I'm excited for Mania 43 is the time. I'm not looking forward to how it's going to be portrayed because it's, Saudi Arabia having the first WrestleMania abroad is a massive insult, to be honest, and it probably won't even happen because of,
Pins about
the US and Iran
yards away.
Situation. As long as Japan don't get involved, I'm happy because I want to go to Japan. Don't fucking get involved, Japan. And don't you fucking get them involved, America, you pricks.
All right, bit of work
I want to experience going to Japan. Last thing I want to be going to is a war-torn Tokyo.
Right by.
Anyway, well, quickly, I'll rattle through WrestleMania, the card, both nights.
Currently 8 over on the day. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole.
So, night 1 kicked off with a 6-man tag team match. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay, teaming up with LA Knight. And they faced the World Tag Team Champions, The Vision, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul, who would go on to cut a promo saying, "I don't want outsiders joining
nice chip.
WWE." Mate,
And that puddle drop.
you're a fucking Disney reject. Boxer, YouTuber, famous for electrocuting
and the 13th hole is
a dead rat
this one's a par 4.
and filming corpses in Japan.
This tee shot should play.
Don't you fucking talk about outsiders joining WWE when, you know, you had another outsider with you and you're one of the biggest outsiders in WWE, you stupid twat.
That's a safe shot. This ball's a long way from home.
Literally just annoys me. Yes, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, bad break.
And with him was Twitch streamer,
short 3-foot putt.
YouTube phenomenon as well, one Darren Jason Watkins Jr., aka I Show Speed, who, and he's diversified into other stuff. He's done, you know, Twitch, you know, the guy's got 3.7 million followers, more than I ever will, 4 million followers on Twitter, 7.9 billion YouTube subscribers, views, more than I ever will, 52.9 million subscribers, more than I ever will. He's a music artist. He's doing a bit of wrestling.
And after that one, 9 over par for the day.
And
okay, let's do this.
It was just a very.
Ready to go.
It was like I was watching Monday Night Raw. That match. I Show Speed. His whole thing was that he couldn't really perform like basic wrestling moves and stuff, but he'll come out with like a Hurricane Rana or a really good arm drag or something like that. It's just like, get fucked. Either you're not very good or you fucking like actually impressive for a celebrity.
Okay, let's
and
slide
the
this
match
one on
itself
in
was
there for
just so short. Like, and this is a problem that you're gonna experience. Like, I'm gonna be talking about with this WrestleMania. Is that
okay? Let's see what the next
this
hole has in
WrestleMania.
Now sitting at 10.
One, it didn't feel special,
round.
And two,
You got a left to right breeze on this hole.
Rushed, short, quick. Like, get it over with. And you know, those other things probably hampering it. The crowd, the Vegas crowd, couldn't give a shit.
Come on, give us
the Vegas crowd was just depressing. Like, I don't know if they were burnt out in general. Like, they had SmackDown, the Hall of Fame, the ticket prices, of course, as well.
There. This one's for par.
But you know, they didn't really have anything to really.
All right, give this a tap.
Get excited for. It was just a very.
And unfortunately, second bogey in a row.
Disappointing WrestleMania, which for WrestleMania, it just didn't feel like WrestleMania. You know, I Show Speed
now,
was
16,
okay.
It's a par 3.
He had some good moments.
All right, setting up here.
The match was just boring, and it was over just as quick as when it begun. The entrances were okay. You know, Jimmy and Jay coming out through the crowd was nice. LA Knight coming out on his truck was pretty cool. The Vision and Speed having that curtain over them when they come out.
Okay, penultimate hole of this course.
You know, Speed and his number 7 jersey on was okay. I won't lie. You know, it probably gave some notoriety to Twitch a little bit. You know, Speed's on WrestleMania, but.
All right, nice
approach
on that one.
Like,
this one's 8 feet.
The best thing you could have done with Speed is have him get his ass handed to him. But he really didn't get his ass handed to him. Like, he got punched off Logan Paul.
A little bit too firm,
but that was it.
That
And
yeah, let's let's erase that from our memory. Let's just move on.
Like, he got his ass handed to him by Logan Paul. He got punched and whatnot. Like, but then afterwards, they, you know, the Usos and LA Knight, they beat up the Vision, they beat up, you know, kind of helping Speed because he was getting his ass. He was getting bullied by Austin Theory and Logan Paul. And then they put Logan Paul on the announce table. Speed gets on the top of the turnbuckle or on like the ring post or whatever. And it was really impressive. I'll give him that. You know, the ice show splash. You know, I will give him that. You know, it was a really good flush splash from the top
3 feet to go.
on Logan Paul,
right to left. And that putt
was impressive, but it
lacks for you.
It lacks anything beyond just a cheap, hollow WrestleMania moment, because the match itself was piss poor. Um, 7 minutes, by the way, the match went. 7 fucking minutes of wasted time. 14 minutes, 9 seconds, the next match. Jacob Fatu against Drew McIntyre. The story going into it, it was really good. You know, it had something. It had a narrative. You know, it stems from Jacob Fatu costing Drew McIntyre the WWE Championship.
Biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. All right.
You know, it had good story going into it.
And you got a good amount of distance on that too.
But the match itself, unsanctioned match, I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be fucking mental, brutal match.
Missed the green there on that one.
Like, move over Damian Priest against Drew McIntyre from last year's Mania.
All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup.
This Mania match, Jacob and Drew, they're going to go around the ring. They're going to maybe go outside. They're maybe going to go into the crowd. They're going to. It's going to be like a WWE 2K match.
And just 1 stroke over par at the moment.
You know, it's going to be mental, but it wasn't mental.
Right to left.
It was very tame.
Really nice swing.
Really, like a few steel chairs, a few kendo sticks, a few table spots. Pretty good table spots, mind you, but still.
Second shot.
Drew did his I'm going to tweet during the match spot, which was really good and really funny. Drew getting PTSD over a toolbox was really funny. Referencing the CM Punk feud, of course, at Bad Blood.
All right, we need this to go. This to save par. This one seems to be tilting left to right.
Forget the unsanctioned match was just disappointing. I'm sorry. Like, very little.
Just a little too much pace on that one.
It just didn't feel like an unsanctioned match. Like I was actually in fear of these guys.
A bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops.
Like, I just felt like I was...
Okay, you are at 2 over par.
It didn't feel unsanctioned. It felt like just like a bog standard no disqualification match.
We're teeing up now on the 3rd.
Like, the two wrestlers who hate the fuck out of each other. It just felt like...
Nothing wrong with that.
Tame. Entrances was okay. Drew had a pretty decent one. He had his sword with him.
Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin.
Jacob had a pretty good one where there was some Samoan dancers.
Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually.
Some fire dancers with some like fire, which, you know, pretty impressive. But
okay, here's our bogey putt. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right.
It just wasn't really impressive. It was an okay match. Like, it was fun. I still enjoyed it, but
nice putt. Let's move on.
Like, it could have been so much more. It could have been really, like, really solid unsanctioned match. Didn't really feel like an unsanctioned match. The best unsanctioned match is still Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002. It never fucking will be beat.
Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
And Jacob and Drew just had a pretty mundane 14-minute match. But fun,
okay, second
enjoyable,
shot here on the 4.
Better than the last match. Next match on night 1 of WrestleMania was the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Tag Team titles. And I did get spoiled for this match. I knew Paige was coming back.
Okay, this is your eagle chance. Let's not squander it. 3 feet left. Oh. Oh, that was almost in. Okay, let's grab a bogey here and be on our way.
So yeah, Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team title matches. Women's Tag Team title match, sorry. The Irresistible Forces of Nia Jax and Lash Legend, they were the champions, teamed up against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. The Irresistible Forces paying tribute to Demolition, wearing the iconic Demolition BDSM attire, to be honest. That's just what it looked like to me.
Don't pat yourself on the back just
then
yet.
Charlotte and Alexa came out. Charlotte dressed as
from 32 feet.
A butterfly, to be honest. That's what it was to me. A butterfly, and a very colourful butterfly.
All right.
Alongside Alexa Bliss, who had,
let's see what the scorecard's saying after that.
You know, her opposite butterfly kind of thing, like the darker butterfly.
Okay, par 3 here on the 6th.
And, you know, a really good, beautiful tribute to Bray Wyatt and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
like Alexa looked
all day.
So
this putt is for birdie.
Beautiful and amazing in that match. Like,
oh my,
props to the makeup department and
right,
whatnot.
Tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. There we go.
Next was Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley.
And sitting at 5 over
who
par
bog
for the
standard
day.
entrance, not really special. Bayley looked pissed during that entire match, and even when Paige came out, she was pissed. And I feel sorry as well for Bayley. She also had a fan.
Okay, third shot.
Come out and kind of get into her face during Mania week. So much so that CM Punk had to defend her and be like, you know,
and from here,
respect.
It's about 115 yards to the pin.
Respect your personal.
There's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of.
Respect a wrestler's personal space and whatnot. They're human being at the end of the day, and you're fucking getting right up in their face. Like, no wonder Punk, you know. Sorry, no wonder Punk was, you know, telling that fan to go and apologise to Bayley and stuff like that. And
oh, come
like,
on,
don't
get
fucking
in there.
do that.
Oh my, that was a fantastic shot.
Like, you just don't do that to a wrestler getting right up in their fucking grill, like after just enduring this hectic, you know, because WWE is a hectic lifestyle to live. You're on the road, like literally, like,
and that's 7 over par.
300 plus days a week, and you know, very little time to spend with your family and whatnot.
Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole.
And then you get these like dickhead fans who get right up in your face.
And your approach is heading right at the pin.
And just trying to make it all about you and
stuff. You missed the approach.
Fuck off.
I'm not mad.
Fucking prick. I'm not trying to discredit every wrestling fan, because, you know, there's some really nice wrestling fans out there.
This one's from 27 feet.
I'm sure, like, a lot of people in Vegas were very nice, and they had respect and whatnot to the wrestlers and whatnot. I'm spending more time about that fucking segment than the match, but the match itself was like 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, you know, it was good for Lyra and Bayley having a, you know, Bayley getting onto the WrestleMania card. You know, the first time we've seen Bayley at WrestleMania since 2024 at Mania 40.
Here's our second shot on the 9th.
And you know, she just wasn't very happy
played out of that fairway
at Mania.
bunker.
She also stormed. She also like stormed off. I don't know what happened. I think she's probably just disillusioned maybe at the moment with her and her partnership with Lyra.
Okay.
Not saying it's a bad tag team or anything, but
soon enough.
You know, 2 years ago at WrestleMania, she was women's champion.
All right, we're getting there. We're almost.
And then she's, you know, albeit teaming up with a really good wrestler in Lyra Valkyria, in a very below par feud.
And that's too bad.
With like
a bit of bad
few
luck
other
here.
women's tag teams.
That is your second bogey
really
in a row.
bizarre.
Then
came
at 9 over.
Nikki and Brie, the Bellas, Hall of Famers.
This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy.
So they come out, and Nikki's obviously still got her. She's still injured. She's still got her moon boots on her foot, her leg brace and whatnot.
And setting up now in the deep rough.
And you know, Nikki cuts a promo basically saying, "I'm not going to ruin my sister's WrestleMania moment.
Nothing.
So I've called upon an old friend." And, you know, Paige comes out. You know, Paige's first match since 2017, her first WWE appearance since 2022 when she was part of the Fox Series WWE Backstage alongside alongside CM
this
Punk.
Is triple bogey coming up here. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. And the 11th is a par 4.
Like, you just look at that. Like, Paige coming back made sense. I got spoilt anyway by Paige coming back. I liked seeing Paige. I do like Paige. I think she's a really good wrestler. And, you know, she's a former AEW Women's World Champion. She's a former NXT Women's World Champion. Former Divas Champion. Like, she's done quite a lot for WWE. She is a really good success story
Hi
for
there. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour
UK wrestlers getting into the WWE alongside.
Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We have a par 5 as
people
our
like
first
William
challenge of the day.
Regal.
Okay,
and
let's get going. All right, we managed to somehow get out of the bunker onto the fairway.
You know, the pop for Paige was really good. Crowd went crazy.
That was good.
For Paige coming back. She hit all her moves. You know, the Rampage, the Paige Turner. She didn't do the PTO.
Oh, man. Good chip.
And, you know, I like seeing, like, some of the...
and move on our way.
Like, she shared a little bit of ring time with
Bailey.
She had a little bit of ring time with Charlotte. A little bit of ring time with Alexa, which is all really cool, considering they all would have been around when they were all in NXT. Paige would have still been there, or Paige would have just been in the main roster, and they all probably looked up to Paige a little bit. Especially Charlotte, you know. Charlotte was in a stable with Paige and feuded with Paige.
Whoops. And this is a desirable outcome.
But yeah, Paige and Brie Bella are the new women's tag team champions. It made sense. You know, Paige coming back to the WWE. I highly doubt they were just going to bring Paige back just to have her lose on, you know, like a welcome back gift.
Approach shot worked out.
And they did have a pretty good thing backstage.
This putt's around 18 feet away.
Like a photo of Nikki, Brie,
I think this one's breaking pretty hard.
Paige
right
and
to left.
AJ Lee doing the four horsewomen
Here is
of the Divas era.
Oh. All right, let's give this one a tap in and
you know,
move to the next.
Which is really fun to see. You know, it's always nice to see AJ and Paige together.
Check in on the scorecard. And right now you're 2 over.
And then we go on to our next match, which was really short again, 8 minutes 15 seconds, which,
okay, par 4.
you know, compared to Elimination Chamber, where Becky and AJ had like 12 minutes or something on that show. They had like 8 minutes.
We're pretty deep into this rough.
Becky Lynch against AJ Lee for the women's IC title. No
And from the rough,
they didn't really even show that much
enough of the ball here.
promos and whatnot. Like, there was very little promos even advertising these feuds, because Becky and AJ has been going on for a while now.
That par.
The Wonder Years performed Becky's theme live.
All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Okay,
and that was about it. Nothing really special there.
And right now you are sitting at 3 over par.
AJ came out with kids.
You know, might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole.
The toy women's IC title with them, and they're all skipping and stuff like that. You know, doing AJ's signature skip to the ring.
Okay, this is
there was one
about 225 from the
bless
pin.
her, who just ran backstage. She was, I think she literally had like stage fright and whatnot. It was quite. You know,
time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this.
It was adorable, but it was just like really like upsetting as well. You would have thought AJ would have been like comforting that kid.
"13 feet left to the hole." Oh man, that par just slipped right away. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in.
Yeah, nothing.
And hopefully this streak doesn't continue. That's for your
the entrance was okay, and the match itself was
4 over par for the day.
A bit shit, to be honest. It just wasn't very good. It really wasn't a great
let's see
match.
What we can do off the tee here.
All
all
things considered, like AJ hit the manhandle slam.
All right, what do we got?
She hit a Black
here?
Widow.
Like
she maybe did a few. She did a Shining Wizard, I think, at one point. Honestly, it was kind of forgettable match. Becky won quite comfortably and quite easily, which
okay, this will save you
don't
par.
know, I don't really know why. Maybe AJ's leaving WWE soon.
Okay, tap this one in and let's move on.
And he thought, shit, let's just get the belt back on Becky, or I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do something, or
wind is blowing.
Maybe AJ's gonna go after the women's title, or tag.
Well, you're not gonna hit
tag
every
titles.
green today. That's all right. And unfortunately, you've been having a little bit of a hard time. 3 bogeys in a row.
Like, who knows
like
what they were doing, to be honest. I don't know why they even put the title on her in the first place at the Chamber if they're just going to take it off for Mania. Like AJ's first WrestleMania since 2015. That's like 11 years ago.
And not a long par 4 on this one.
Next match was really fucking good, really strong. Almost felt like Gunther and Seth just said, right, Mania's been stinking it at the moment. It's been really
second shot on the 7th.
Honkingly bad.
And you want this
and
one to stick
Gunther
nice
and AJ, Gunther and Seth
out of
just
that bunker
thought,
onto the green now. That's good stuff. Now let's try see what we can do with that long putt.
Give them a WrestleMania caliber style match.
Result from that distance.
And for 17 minutes, nearly 18 minutes, Gunther and AJ had a really fucking good match.
Okay,
like kicked off so strong before the bell even rung, with Gunther and Seth beating the shit out of one another. Like Gunther hitting a power bomb early on, going out on the outside. It felt a lot similar to Seth's match with Brock at Mania 35.
That swing was to die for.
In the beginning, and really strong WrestleMania match.
Unfortunate. That's
not one of Gunther's best Mania matches, though. His match with Sami Zayn, his match with Sheamus and Drew, I still think is far better. It's far better than his match with Jey Uso at the last Mania, but it's not saying much. Like it's chalk and fucking cheese. Seth coming out, really good entrance.
This one's for the Bogue.
With his
blue
like contacts
to the right.
in. Gunther had a pretty good
Could have used a little bit more
menacing
power,
entrance as usual.
All right.
Just a really fucking good match. That was deserving to be of WrestleMania caliber. Just.
All right, ninth hole, par 5.
Shame that the rest of the card was just
oh man, this
fucking
one's
disappointing. Filled with ads and whatnot, celebrity endorsements, just lack of.
And setting up here in a fairway bunker.
A lack of what makes WrestleMania WrestleMania.
I like what you did there.
Which is
back in the fairway. This is good.
Really disappointing.
This is what our third shot's looking
I don't know. It's just either it's TKO. It's either TKO's fault. It's either Triple H's fault. It's.
Ooh, this one might get there. Let's see.
Someone clearly.
And that approach was a bit
It just feels like self-sabotage. Like, why the fuck are you giving me a very bad WrestleMania? It's giving me like. It's reminded me a little bit of WCW in 2000. With the way WWE is at times.
Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on.
Like, of course, WWE's had its fair share
fantastic.
Of terrible periods in its
just
history. The mid-90s.
With that, we will
2017 to 2019. Some people consider a dark time as well.
Par for the day. Teeing it up now on the 10th.
Like, it's not been a great year at the moment for WWE.
Yeah, this is deep
like,
into this.
Bar the Royal
like
Rumble with
hack and hope situation
was really good, but again, it was set in Saudi Arabia. You can always have that in your mind, saying, "Well, it was in Saudi Arabia."
Okay, we're on the green. This putt's around 13 feet out. It could be a good one. That is fine work.
So was that. And next was the penultimate match on the card, the women's world title match. It's nearly a 7-minute match, which. Oh.
And a heads up, this hole we got a tailwind blowing.
Oh, and I was kind of looking forward to this one as well. Stephanie Kiera defending the women's world title against the winner of the women's Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan.
Here's her second shot on hole number 11.
You know, and I was happy for Liv winning the Rumble. Here. You know, the bridesmaid becomes the bride sort of story, which, you know, we can all relate to. We can all get behind that.
This putt is from 30 feet.
She had a really... people hate the entrance. People hate the new song she did, Trouble, Trouble, her song.
Ouch, right by the hole.
I liked it for what it was. You know, it wasn't the greatest WrestleMania entrance of all time. No fucking way. But
it's always tough leaving them short.
It was.
All right, let's.
You know, it's one of those catchy little guilty pleasure songs that I actually don't mind vibing to.
Sitting at 10
like,
over par.
And I like Liv Morgan as well. Like, I do like Liv Morgan.
We're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4.
Well, until she laughs. Her laugh's a bit like nails on a chalkboard, but she's got the look. She's really impressive in the ring. She really cares about wrestling as well, like honoring her craft and whatnot. Like,
good job.
So I'll give her that. Like, she performed really well, but she could have done so much more, and it just felt like one of those standard matches where the Judgment Day got involved. Like, you had Roxanne getting involved, and she looked really hot as well. Roxanne, I won't lie. Whatever she was wearing just was like, yes, I fucking love you, Roxanne. Raquel was there. She got involved.
Okay, that one went.
They distract the ref. I think they hit Kiera occasionally here and there with maybe Tiana Sunrise,
right in our face
Pop Rocks maybe.
Beautiful swing.
Like, it was similar to John Cena's match with Dirty Dom at Survivor Series.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
And I was like, oh, come on, it's WrestleMania.
And here you go. This,
like Stephanie Kiera's first Mania, and it's like,
Come on, get in there.
Judgment Day
5 feet left to
interference.
go.
Nothing really special. Liv hits a few oblivions. Liv takes the SVB bomb, and she takes the Devil's Kiss.
And the par 4.
Which the crowd do mark out for. They do join in
Fairway tilts
and going
left
ha
to right
ha
out
ha.
there around the landing area.
This one needs to hold on to the fairway.
It just didn't really
Nice,
feel.
that's going to
It just
stay
felt
in
like
the fairway for you. I was slightly worried.
it felt like the final Nitro of WrestleMania. Just get everything
Missed
to
the green on
the
that one,
finish.
but I've already forgotten about it.
And you know, I'm happy Liv Morgan's Women's World Champion again and whatnot, but
And this next putt for par.
it's just typical Liv Morgan finish.
Break
Just,
here.
Judgment Day help me out. I win the belt.
No good. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go.
And I can't lie, by that point I was just like, oh,
Okay,
sake,
double
and it was
bogey
short
for
as
this
fuck.
one.
Like, I was
And
really
there we
looking
go.
forward to it. I was, you know, I liked Liv's entrance. I liked seeing Liv.
Teeing
I
up
liked
now on
Stephanie
the 15th
Bakir.
hole.
She had a really good entrance as well. People don't really like the new theme song. I don't mind it. It's got some. I like the guitar riffs and whatnot in that fucking theme song.
Long, possibly.
And you know the cherry blossoms and whatnot.
Ouch! That took a bad kick to the right.
That she had during her entrance was really good. Just
Oh, the chip slides by the hole.
This one's your third.
Oh, that chip's gonna work for you.
like just
Nicely done.
really enjoyed it. Like the entrances and whatnot, but the match was really disappointing. But I was hoping for so much more for that match. Like I just thought, Liv, she's finally won the Royal Rumble after becoming runner-up
Par 5
twice.
for the 16th.
She's got a WrestleMania main event secured. She's gonna. Honestly, I felt
nasty
like
kick to the right.
it just would have been so much more impressive and
Careful
so
with
much
this
more
one. We're in the deep stuff.
meaningful if Liv won the title in like
It was tidy.
12 or 15 minute match,
This shot's around 155 yards out.
but she did it without Judgment Day interference. It just would have been even more incredible. And then, yeah,
Well,
Judgment Day can come out
unfortunately, we
towards
missed
the
the
end
green here.
celebrating with Liv, which is what JD and Dom did towards the end of the match. But you had Roxanne get involved, you had Raquel get involved, which kind of dilutes the whole
this to save
experience
par.
for me to
Let's
see
drop
Liv
this in.
once again win the Women's World title, defeating Stephanie Bakir. And Stephanie was so over, I didn't think they were going to
get going.
take
Give
the
this a
title
tap
off her.
and we'll move on. Okay, now let's
Especially at
take a
First
peek
Mania.
at
I
our
thought,
scorecard.
you know, they're going to go a little bit while longer, but no, just
Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
A bit of a tilt to the right in this fairway.
sad.
Here comes the sand.
And then the main event, 22 minutes,
A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though.
a near 23-minute match. Cody Rhodes defending the
Good job getting out of that
WWE
bunker.
Championship, the
Little work left to
undisputed
do, but
WWE
nothing
title,
serious.
against
Okay,
Randy
positive
Orton.
thoughts. Let's save par right here.
Randy Orton won the Elimination
That's good
Chamber,
so far.
so he faced. He
And
got
dropping it
the
on
opportunity
into the cup
to
for
face
par.
Cody. And you know, you're thinking, right, teacher versus student.
And now, number 18. This one's a par 4.
You don't need much else story. There's 20 years of friendship and whatnot that can fuel the story.
Setting up here about 190
You know,
yards or
Cody
so
and
to
Randy
the
go
pin.
back so many
Maybe a
years,
leverage bounce
like
to the left.
2007, maybe.
Nice stroke. We're on the
Um,
green. Careful with this one. This
Heck,
is
you can even
from
bring up
way out.
the time Randy had a match with Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? About a dozen feet to the hole from here.
And
I guess we're gonna,
there's so much you
have
could
to roll
do
with the bogey
with
here.
it, but then they get involved
All
Pat
we need is a little tap here.
McAfee,
Let's do it.
and
And
you know,
with
he
that,
takes the
you will
WWE title
seal
with
your
him to
round with a
on
bogey putt.
SmackDown, to his like podcast or whatever he does. And Cody gets it back, destroys Pat's podcast set and whatnot. You know, that's cool and whatnot, but it doesn't really go anywhere with it. Like the Pat McAfee stuff, like with the shoot promos mentioning ticket prices.
Hi there, my name's John
the fact that Randy Orton's going to save wrestling.
To welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
The back and forth jabs with CM Punk.
Good things ahead. Today we are taking a look at Torrey Pines
Went nowhere.
North Course. This is a shorter
of course, he got
sibling
booed
to the South
out
Course
the
here at
fucking
Torrey
building
Pines.
by Vegas. In fact, I think he was one of the only few people to get any sort of reaction
Here's
besides
a putt
Paige
for
coming back.
19 feet. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, that could have been a birdie.
But I'm sorry, it just didn't really go anywhere.
All right, not much left
And
here. Just a short putt, but it does move to the left. And after the first hole, it's even par.
And then,
nicely done.
you know, he comes out, he flips off the crowd, as you do. You flip off the crowd because you're a heel. He does his Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's fucking flipping the crowd off.
Right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole.
So he does that, and fuck. What else does he do? He introduces Randy Orton as well in the match. Like he says, oh, the man who's going to save pro wrestling and whatnot. And I'm just like, shut up. Randy Orton's not saving pro wrestling. As much as I love Randy Orton to death. It just doesn't go anywhere. The entrances as well, they're okay. Cody has this like Batman, Iron Man style entrance with like all of his previous gimmicks. Like it had his debut gimmick. They had his debut gimmick. They had dashing Cody Rhodes, in which they did sample a few seconds of that theme song, you know, going, whoa, you're the smoke and mirrors. And then they mentioned Stardust, of course, which that gets a bit of a pop. I won't lie, that gets a pop. More than
like the results here.
dashing Cody Rhodes. And then obviously American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. You know,
setting up here now for
QB1,
our third shot.
Cody.
Oh, you hate to see it.
And fuck.
Measuring in.
So he has this,
11
you know,
feet.
he has the Iron Man mask where he
too bad.
kind of retracts and opens
now
up.
You've got this left for the double.
And, you know, it comes out, you know, downstairs. Kingdom
right,
plays in the
sitting at
background
2
as
over.
always. And nothing really else.
Up here on the third.
Pyro goes off, crowd obviously cheer, they mark out to his theme song. And then they boo him in the match because, you know, they're sick of the bland, boring, babyface kind of run. I think people just want Cody to go to be a heel at this point.
Oh, man.
And I can't blame them because,
all right, let's do
you
it.
know, there's only so much
to save par.
that babyface Cody Rhodes is going to offer you.
Just to tap in on this one.
Because, you know, you can see what Cody's capable of when he's a heel.
You at 3 over for the day. Okay,
and as a
lengthy
baby
par
face,
4
he's
ahead of us
just
here.
so incredibly boring. Like, it just feels like the time where they were forcing John Cena down our throats or Roman Reigns down our throats.
And we're about, I don't
Nobody
know, 200
wants,
yards or so from the pin from here. And the green
you
tends
know,
to
that
slope away
white
from
meat,
us where we want to
that
land it,
white
so be
meat
careful
baby
of the
face,
approach.
you know, that's leading the company without it getting stale. And the fact that he's forcing down our throats, it's just, no wonder people are kind of just a bit annoyed and just want him to go heel.
Okay, here we go. 36 feet to the cup.
Like, I want him to go heel.
All
And
right,
it doesn't help when
starting
you're
this one
putting
way outside the
like
left of the hole.
really good names against him.
Hopefully
like,
we can settle things here with a bogey.
Like,
Oh, come on.
Randy Orton was...
Okay, let's see what the
like,
next hole has for us.
They turned Randy heel when he...
And you're currently sitting
when
at 5
I
over.
personally didn't really think that he should have turned heel. It should have been babyface versus
Fifth hole,
babyface.
par 5. Let's do it.
Like, Randy Orton didn't need to be heel
a little troublesome. Needs to hold on
for
to
the
that
match.
fairway.
It could have been babyface versus babyface.
Couldn't hang on that one.
And then in the end,
Sneaks
maybe
into that
Cody
first
turns
cut.
or Randy turns, like, in the match. But they have a really good match. Like, they don't need Pat McAfee in that in anything. Like, it could literally be like Rock and Austin.
Okay, this one's about 100
where,
yards out.
You know, towards the end of the match, Austin turns heel.
Good shot.
And, you know, they have, like, Randy punk kick
from the
Cody,
cup.
which, of course, is going to get
This one's
cheered.
going left
which
to
is,
right. Pretty hard,
it's not
too.
necessarily what you want, but it probably makes a little bit more better than having what they did.
No, that was tough.
You know, and then Randy makes his entrance. Randy Orton coming out with...
Ooh, that's too bad.
You know, the
All
crowd...
Right, got this for bogey.
Kind of waking up a little
Nicely
bit to
done.
sing along to Red Theory's voices.
And you're currently 6 over par.
Which, I mean, I did as well. I still
Okay,
love,
here we go.
you know,
Par
I
4,
love Randy Orton,
sixth
so of course
hole.
I'm gonna mark out. He's doing his best Undertaker. He's taking his sweet time to walk to the ring, and I'm just like, oh, Randy, hurry up!
This
like,
shot's around 95 yards to the
like,
pin.
It's 2 a.m, Randy. Hurry the fuck up! I want to go to.
Okay,
I
I'll
want to
accept
try
that.
and
This one's
have
24
some
feet
semblance
away.
of sleep, but
A little downhill putt, right to left.
no.
Don't
Randy
put too much
takes
power
a
into
sweet
that putt.
time. Pat
Okay,
McAfee then
this
gets
one for par.
involved at the start of the match.
Ooh, just missed.
By clocking Cody Rhodes, and eventually, you know,
Now let's
Cody
take
takes
a
out
peek
Randy.
at the scorecard.
Cody gives Pat McAfee a crossroads.
And
I think he was
7
also
over
going
at
to
the moment.
put him through the announce table,
Might
but
be able
Randy
to do
saves
some,
him.
fun stuff
Randy
on this
then
short
Pat
par
McAfee.
4.
Or no, I think he does get put through the announce table, Pat McAfee, and then the match officially begins.
Okay, here's
with
our
Pat
second
McAfee
shot
getting sent
here
off.
on
Pat
the
McAfee does his
7th
best
hole.
Vince McMahon at Mania 22, flipping the crowd off. And then the match just
Okay, here's a 5
labours.
footer.
Fuck me. It was like giving birth to a fucking
Great work
child.
grabbing the birdie
Um,
on this hole after
it
bogeying the last. That's
just-
some serious resilience. And he's sitting right at 6 over at the moment.
Headlock.
And the
Take
8th hole
down.
is a par 3.
Slow the match down to a crawl. Rest spot.
Great swing on that one.
And occasionally Randy did like a few of his
My, look
moves.
at
He did
this.
like the trademark.
Yeah, that's going to work
He
for
did
you.
his trademark
I'm liking
scoop
that.
slam. He did the trademark,
birdie
I'm
on
going to
the
lift you up
scorecard.
and toss you on top of the announce table. He did the...
Oh, right
I think
by.
Cody did his DDT, the
10
draping
feet
DDT
to
that
the
Randy
cup.
Orton occasionally does.
that
Randy does it as well,
Par
I
would have
think.
been
as
nice. Here we go. Just
Randy
a few
hits
more
a few.
inches.
Randy hits a few
All right, let's tap her
RKOs,
on in and continue on our way.
and
That'll do.
um,
Sitting at 8 over. Teeing this one up on the 9th now.
you know, Cody kicks out here and there. Randy does the crossroads. Cody kicks out. Cody does an RKO. Randy kicks out, and
Yeah, you'll take
you
that.
know, you're thinking, okay, it's kind of hitting a bit,
235 yards left to
somewhat
go.
a stride, but it's still like the bog standard Randy Orton match, you know, slow pace, methodical, like
All right, you
style
didn't end up in
that
the
you're
sand, and
grown
that's all I'm
accustomed to
thinking
with
about. See what you can do
a heel
with
Randy
this
Orton
next
match.
putt. This one's starting way out to the right side.
You know, it's what I got used to from Randy's
4
previous
feet
main
to
events
go.
at Mania. The match with Batista and Daniel Bryan, bar the finish. The match Randy had
And you're
with
currently 7 over.
Triple H at Mania 25. Biggest
10th
example
hole
of like
here, and we have a par
Randy's
5.
methodical style on display in a bad way. Just and it just didn't.
And we got
it just
about
felt like
25 yards to go from
we're
here.
going to hit the second gear. We're going to hit the second gear. Second gear never gets hit, and the match
Oh, look at you putting
ends
for eagle
pretty
now.
anticlimactically.
Fine work. Fine
You
work
know,
indeed.
Pat McAfee runs out. Why didn't he do a
All right,
fast
this is
count?
your eagle putt.
Why did he do a normal count? He's not a babyface. He's a fucking heel. Like, he should have, like, did a
Oh, no,
fast
it's
count to help Randy Orton win the title, and then maybe Cody Rhodes kicks out, obviously, at the fast count.
Oh, yeah. Second
Randy
consecutive
RKO's,
birdie.
Pat
I like the way this is
McAfee
going.
RKO's Charles
Currently
Robinson,
sitting
the
at
original
6
ref,
over.
thanks to Cody poking him in the eye. Both men bleed, by the way.
And this is
Yeah,
a
pretty
short
gruesome as
par
well,
4
so-
we're taking a hack out of right now.
Like, Randy
Nice swing,
bleeds,
sounded
Cody
great.
bleeds. You know, Randy RKO's the referee after an eye poke. Randy then
Second shot
RKO's
here on
Pat
the 11th.
McAfee. And, you know, it gets a pop. You know, you're thinking, oh, yeah, go on, Randy.
Good shot.
And then Crossroads,
Okay,
1, 2, 3. Cody
13
Rhodes
feet
still
to the hole.
undisputed
And this
WWE
one looks like
champion.
it's going just a
And
touch to
I'm
the
left at the end of night 1
It's in there. It's your
thinking,
4th birdie of the day.
how fucking
And you're
underwhelming.
currently 5 over for the day. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3.
Randy takes the title. Oh, by the way, Cody RKO's him, by the way. So
Shoot, that's out
not
of
Cody
bounds.
RKO. Cody
Okay, here's our third
kicks.
shot.
Oh, wow,
That's
that was
unfortunate.
Shit. Cody kicks Randy in the balls. You
This
know, gives
one's
him a low
heading
blow
for the
because
rough.
Randy was going to do it in the match.
We are in the deep stuff here.
So Cody gives Randy a low blow. You know, showcasing, a little hint, you know, of a heel Cody Rhodes.
Now that was a golf shot.
But, you know, it doesn't really
That
go any,
needs
it doesn't really
one
hint towards
more
a heel
look, I
turn.
think.
It's
Let's
just
cue
there.
the replay.
Cody celebrates with the belt. Randy takes the belt. Randy hits
And you're currently 8
Cody
over
with the
on
belt,
day.
similar to the John Cena match
Here comes the
from
13th
last
hole.
year's Mania. Randy hits Cody with the belt.
It looks like we're going to be in the fairway.
Gives him a low blow. I think he RKO's him as well. And then he goes
Okay,
for the
this one's
punt
about
kick. He successfully hits
135
the
to the
punt
pin.
kick. And he walks off. He just drapes the WWE title over Cody. And that's it. Night 1 ends with Cody Rhodes getting battered by Randy Orton.
Good job with that chip shot. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on.
And
to the next.
I'm left
All right, now let's see what
thinking-
the scorecard's saying. And that's 8 over par at
you
the
know,
moment.
obviously I was disappointed with the whole night,
And now
bar
the par
2
4,
matches.
14.
But I really wanted Randy Orton
Good job.
to win the
This one's
WWE
around
title. I was so
135 yards
looking
out.
forward to seeing Randy Orton, a 15-time world champion. He hasn't won the title
Good
since
stuff.
2021,
Here we go.
you know.
This one for birdie.
back when him and Drew were trading the title during the pandemic. It just made sense. Give
Yeah,
Randy,
I'll take that from that distance.
you know, a WWE title. Give him, more importantly, a WWE title during a babyface
Putt
run.
safely in its
He's never
home.
been babyface during when he's had the
All right,
WWE
you're
title.
at 8 over
When he had the
currently.
world title, the World Heavyweight
Okay,
title.
on
He
to the
was
par three,
babyface
15.
at one point during his feud with Christian, but when he was WWE champion, when he had the
kick left.
WWE title, he was never a babyface.
Yeah, that's going to do just nicely.
So I really want like a
This one's going
babyface
to the
WWE champion,
left.
Randy Orton, just to see what it is. It would make a change,
No.
and then
And
have
this next putt
Cody
for
turn
the
heel.
par. All right, moving forward.
So I
score
was
is
really,
8 over
I
par
was a little
currently.
bit upset to, you know,
16th hole
have
is upon us
WrestleMania
here. Let's
end
see what
with
happens.
Randy Orton not win the title. But I was just depressed with the whole
shot's just about
the whole
95
first night.
yards to the pin.
Like
There's a bit of an upslope
one of
around
the
pin.
worst
We want to be careful of
first
that.
nights since
Safely on the green.
WrestleMania became a two-night affair.
22 feet from the cup.
Like I haven't seen 37, so I don't really know.
too
I can't really
hard.
comment on that. I haven't seen 38.
Here we go. This next
I
one
have
is
seen
par.
39 night one, and
Well,
39
flew
night
right
one was
by.
really good. 40
This
night
one's
one was
17 feet.
40
This
night
one's
one was a
going
bit weak.
downhill, breaking right to left. Just a little
Bar
too much
the
power.
main event, the tag match. The 41 night one was a bit
Okay, sitting at 10 over for the day. All right,
Actually,
here
no,
we go.
41 night
17.
one was really good,
This
sorry.
one's a par five.
It does have some meh moments,
This
though.
one's looking like a fairway finder.
And, you know, 36 is, in my opinion, the worst two-night Mania.
Okay, we're around the
that's due-
230-yard area
That's
from
due
here.
to circumstances out of WWE's control. 41 is probably the worst Mania two-nighter when things are in control, whereas 36, the opposite.
Oh, the chip's denied.
Ooh, nice little chip on that one. To sink this, you could save par. Ooh, those ones usually drop. You must have, I don't know, did you rush it? I don't know.
So yeah, that was Mania Night 1.
Next.
Really fucking disappointing. Upsetting for me, like, staying up thinking, oh, gonna get excited, WrestleMania. The last
Got a right to left
North
breeze
American
on this hole.
WrestleMania for some time.
Well, I hope for your sake this holds the
You know,
fairway.
back to Vegas, you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be really
this one's
good.
taking a bad
The
kick to the
set
right.
as well was okay.
And now hitting out of the rough.
A decent set. You know, they kind of played off Vegas a little bit. You know, the casinos
that'll
and
work.
the
Nice
gambling
approach.
culture and
Here's
know,
a
the
putt from 17 feet out.
like cards and whatnot, and like all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so close.
There was some good things on night one as well. You know, Paige coming back, the unsanctioned
And
match,
today you
the
get to
Seth
finish
Rollins
your round off with dropping
Gunther
a
match,
putt for par.
Bron Breakker and his amazing spear. I
And as this one
fucking
comes
marked
to an
out
end, that's
to that.
11.
That spear that he did, running from the ramp, from the entranceway all the way to hit Seth Rollins with a spear. Like, so good. Then we head into night two. This was so much better, shorter as well. Again, I finished these two nights of WrestleMania at 3 a.m. in the morning, which for a WWE show is really good. Because WWE events usually start airing in the UK around 1 a.m. in the morning and usually don't finish till like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Okay, third
give or
shot.
take. And that's involving, you know, ads and whatnot.
Nicely done, well judged. 16 feet to the cup.
So
It
night
looks
two
like this one's breaking right
kicked
to
off.
left.
Obafemi against Brock Lesnar. Really good match. Really solid. short match. Went nearly 5 minutes.
That was tough. Just wound up short.
Over.
Starting things off at even par.
So over. Getting an insane pop. Everyone going over. And then doing his like African coffin meme walk to the ring, and it was just fucking brilliant. And Brock had a good reaction as well. Match itself went by so quick. Brock was hitting his suplex city on Oba. Oba hit a lot of power moves as well on Brock hit went for an F5. I think Oba kicked out. Brock kicked out, I think, of the power bomb, and then it was like one power bomb too much. Brock fell to Obafemi after reversing the F5. And at the end of the match, Brock takes off his gloves. He acknowledges the crowd. And the crowd are all like, "Thank you, Lesnar. Thank you, Lesnar." And I'm marking out because I'm just like, "Oh my God, Brock's finally retiring. Thank fuck."
We're in the big, deep rough here.
During the rough years, like 2017 to 2019, maybe even a little bit earlier, 2015, 16 as well. I fucking hated Brock Lesnar. Due to part-timer, hogging on to the world title, probably all that, and busting open Randy Orton can do that as well.
Yeah, we're not on the green anymore.
And
for the double.
I sound so petty. I really hate you. How dare you bust open Randy Orton?
And now this from 4 feet. Ooh, right by. All right, give this a tap.
And
that'll do it for
this hole. Brock is finally retiring, which I cannot wait. I'm so excited because I fucking hated Brock Lesnar during those years of my life watching WWE.
Ouch, bad kick to the left on that one. And
so seeing Brock retire just makes me feel all fuzzy inside. I'm so happy that Brock's finally retiring from wrestling. And just, I don't care if he goes back to the NFL. I don't care if he goes back to UFC. I really hope
we're moving to the next.
I just don't want to see him. I just don't like Brock Lesnar. What can I say? I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan. I can respect him. I respect a lot of the matches he's been in. Like he had one of his greatest matches is with Kurt Angle.
Now we're in the rough, and
some good ones with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, to name a few. But
it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach.
I won't lie. I'm just jaded with Brock during a good chunk of WWE where he just wasn't giving a fuck.
Okay, you gotta get this to go.
And just kind of coasting through the motions when he was champion.
Just a little bit aggressive there.
That unfortunately blinds me in my hatred of Brock Lesnar. Just cannot stand Brock for that. And I know I could just blame the booking, but I just can't stand Brock Lesnar.
Okay, par 3 here on the 6th.
Next up was a 6-pack ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Penta, the champion, against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio in a fucking brilliant car crash match. The ladder match.
No, not great.
Penta, he hit the Mexican Destroyer off the ladder on top of another ladder stacked. Penta lifting up Rey Mysterio to go for a seated senton, crushing Rusev.
currently
on the
sitting
ladder.
at 7 over.
Javon Evans doing the OG cutter from the turnbuckle.
Okay, let's see what you can do
when
here on the
Rusev
7th.
was climbing the ladder.
A little bit of a tilt to the fairway, tilting to the right.
Some really good moments. Everyone had a shot to shine in and involve the ladder.
That's be nice to have that one back.
It was just a really good ladder match. Really fucking good ladder match.
Well, this one might have enough gas to get to the green.
I would have loved to have seen Penta, Ray, and Dragon Lee have a bit more of a showcase. And even Javon Evans as well. I think that would have just blew my mind a little bit, you know. But
here we go. Let's
to
say par on this one. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. We'll need a little more pace on that one. This one's just a 3-footer. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, here's our look at the double bogey.
Yeah, just really fucking good Intercontinental title ladder match. Highly recommend watching that.
And you're currently sitting at 9 over par.
Who the fuck brought the car, the Aston Martin, to this fucking golf course?
Okay, careful of the headwind out there.
Next match was for the United States Championship. Quite short, 7 minutes. Accompanied by Lil Yachty, who...
Well, that'll happen.
To be honest, Yachty came out, he introduced Trick.
Second shot here.
Trick Williams looking like a pimp. With his coat.
Oh, that took a bad kick to the right.
Coat, his lemon pepper steppers.
Third shot.
And whatnot, you know, Trick just looks like the fucking
to the right.
like the fucking biz.
Like
Trick just looks amazing. I'm sorry,
Oh no, bad kick to the right there.
Setting up in the greenside rough, just about putting.
Like Trick just looked amazing.
Oh, close, pretty
so
close.
Fair play to Trick.
Here's an 18-foot putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. This one is for triple bogey.
Comes out, you know, everyone's going, whoop that Trick.
Oh,
whoop that Trick.
Chalk it up
to
bad luck. Just forget about that immediately.
You know, I'm going, whoop that Trick.
There it is.
You know, because I like Trick. I like Trick Williams. Trick Willie. He's really good. You know, he's got so much charisma. You can't help but love the guy.
Looks like about 150
honestly,
yards to go.
He has that AJ Styles effect where no matter if he's babyface or heel, I'm just going to love the guy.
Hopefully this will bounce to the left.
Unless the guy does something absolutely fucking heinous, then, you know, I'm going to fucking love the guy. Dresses like a pimp.
You got a bird.
Lemon pepper steppers coming out with the Kendrick Lamar beats that he's got going for him. Like, fucking love Trick.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm glad he's United States champion.
It's definitely.
I'm glad they took the belt off Sami Zayn because Sami was booed here at Mania.
11 feet. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, not enough muscle into that one. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on.
Sami Zayn was just booed throughout this Mania. He just really wasn't at it.
Let's take a peek at the scorecard.
At this Mania.
In this hole, we got a tailwind.
I didn't really like Sami, to be honest. He hit the haluva kick, he hit his exploder suplex. Trick hit him with the trick shot. 1, 2, 3. Like, not much else happened. Lil Yachty got involved briefly. But that's largely due to Sami.
Shot on the 10th coming up.
Sami beat up Lil Yachty, and then Yachty beat up Sami. So
okay, and from
no
the
DQ and whatnot,
bunker,
like because the ref was distracted
this one in nice and close. All right, onto the green now, and let's keep that sand behind us. Oh, almost 5 feet to the cup from here.
Yeah, Trick Williams is the new United States champion. should have gotten a little bit more time though. 7 minutes. 10 minutes for the street fight. Pretty average street fight. Tables, chairs, kendo sticks.
Fairway tends to lean a bit to the right.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio coming out with
a
whole bunch of people carrying this throne, and Dom Mysterio was on the throne wearing his mask. There was some people waving flags, such as
oh no, that turns. That's going to the right.
A Judgment Day flag or a Mexican flag or a AAA flag.
Here. There's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful with that.
Dom had a decent little
good work
audience.
Out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, give this a tap.
And
that will go.
Just an okay entrance for Dom. Finn came out, obviously the demon.
Here we go.
He had like
this 12th hole. Let's do it.
Like toy heart or something in the center.
And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive.
And Finn went towards it and kind of picked it up and did his thing. He had the demon face paint and whatnot. Like, again, short match, to be honest. Like, Dom, he hit a 619.
Well, he missed the green, but that's all right.
He hit a 619 with Finn's head in the chair. Finn hit a few of his moves. He hit, I think, 1916. He hit the shotgun drop kick.
About 14 feet to go.
He hit a dive.
Careful with this one, going downhill to the right. Just,
he hit,
a little too much
on what
there.
else did he hit? Coup de grace. Dom hit a few frog splashes, paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero. He hit the Three Amigos, similar to what Liv did actually as well.
Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with.
Yeah, just kind of sped by. Next thing you know, Dominic Mysterio's on the table. Finn put him through the table with the coup de grace, and Finn Balor defeats
slopes away from us a little bit.
Dominic Mysterio. I think
go too far.
JD didn't get involved.
All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, this one's looking okay. Oh, missed the par. Okay, just a few more inches to go.
Yeah,
that one goes
it was
down,
an okay
and that's
street
for
fight.
A bogey.
Very average street fight.
Back-to-back bogeys.
But a good win, you know. Finn in his demon persona gets, I think it's the demon's first win. Oh no, second win at WrestleMania. He beat Bobby Lashley 35 for the IC title.
You got a bad kick to the left there. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that.
And he'd lose to Edge in Hell in a Cell.
Just in the green side rough here. Here's a 14-foot putt. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. And this one's for bogey. And the putt drops.
Yeah, good match for what it was. Next, the penultimate match on night 2, 10-minute match. The women's title match, Jade Cargill, champion against Rhea Ripley.
Let's see what happens.
Rhea
here on the
won
15th.
the women's elimination chamber to become #1 contender for Jade Cargill's WWE women's title.
All right,
decent match for what it was.
Dirty old bunker. And this is your third shot.
Like, decent match for what it was.
I think you might be short here.
Jade Cargill, she goes for a jaded attempt.
A little off on that approach.
Rhea Ripley reverses it into a riptide, goes for the pin. Io Sky helps Rhea as well with the fact that Michin and B-Fab were getting involved.
I hate to see those ones go by.
To try and help Jade Cargill retain. It didn't work. Rhea Ripley, the new women's champion, and she becomes the first woman in the history of WWE to win all 4 variations of the women's title.
Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th.
She won the Raw Women's title at Mania 37. At 39, she won the SmackDown Women's title. In
from the
40, she retained the Women's World title. And at
wonderful,
42,
and for the save,
she won the Women's...
I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh my, that's too bad.
She won the Women's title.
Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. No, that putt will end up short. And just inches to the hole.
So it's good for that.
All right, now
and the next one was the main event, 33 minutes match, nearly 34-minute match. Roman Reigns against CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title. Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, guaranteeing him a main event title match for a world title match at WrestleMania.
Ooh, not good. Bad kick to the left here.
And he picked CM Punk.
Setting up here on the first cut of rough.
And it was a really good story. They mentioned, CM Punk's past with the Shield.
Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful.
And they brought up a lot of other stuff, like CM Punk calling Roman Reigns a young one.
That took a bad
Roman Reigns calling CM Punk old.
Okay, setting up in the bunker here.
Bringing up the fact I'm going to bury you next to your dad.
Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you
stuff
have.
Like that, just.
And there we go, on to the green, leaving that bunker behind.
Really good feud going into it. Punk came out.
All right, this one's for the double.
With a shot of Vegas in the background, and then going through Vegas or Paradise, whatever you want to call it.
Teeing off now in a long par 4.
And
I hope you can hold on to the fairway.
Punk's Ring of Honor theme played in the background
to the right on that one.
For a brief period until Punk came out.
I think we're heading towards the rough.
And
that is not what you want. Oh, well, that's no good.
Punk's
a little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. Oh, the chip goes right by there. Lining up an 8-foot putt. Yikes, that went right by.
Then Punk came out.
Okay.
And then Cult of Personality goes off in the background. Crowd are all marking out, singing along to Live in Colour.
Okay, finishing your round with a tap.
Roman comes out, and Roman Reigns had kind of this epic, orchestral thing going on for him, pianos and whatnot. It reminded me so similar to his entrance at 39. And Roman then comes back with his old theme called Head of the Table, which I fucking love that theme. Obviously, the crowd are marking out. They were all pointing to the sky.
For this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And today we
Roman Reigns
Big
is
Cedar Lodge in Ridgedale, Missouri.
The match itself was really good. A lot of spots,
top of the rock,
some table spots, such as I think Roman put Punk through the table, or Punk put Roman through a table.
Into the Ozarks, overlooking Table Rock Lake. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. 5 feet to go. Oh. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way.
And
well done.
There's all kinds of moments. Punk hitting a few GTSs, Roman hitting a few Superman punches and spears.
Second hole here. What a view, first of all.
Probably
Roman's distracted me from realizing that green is so far below us. That's a
WrestleMania match
to the green,
since he's been in the main event.
Important.
His one with Cody at 39 and 40, he's up there. The triple threat with Seth Rollins and Punk.
Ooh, this one's taking a nasty turn to the left
as well. And then I won't kind kind of peters off a little bit for me.
Ooh, bad break.
In terms of his matches at Mania.
Here's a bogey putt. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. So far, so good. Let's get in there now. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next.
And in the end, you know, you get the iconic spot where Roman's so knackered. He falls on top of CM Punk to go to the GTS. Punk then collapses because he's tired.
Hole, another beautiful golf hole for us.
You get a few back and forth. Both men bleed. Like both men get busted open. Some questionable spots. Both men could have been disqualified. Such as Roman using the steel steps on Punk. I think Punk then used. Punk gave Roman a low blow.
Move to the next. Okay, let's move on.
And obviously, you know, if the main event of WrestleMania ended in DQ, we would have all been complaining.
All right, the fourth hole at Top of the Rock is upon us. We have a slightly downhill par 3 with the lake cutting across this hole. So you're definitely going to want to be careful again on this one.
Roman Reigns.
Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach.
Is the new World Heavyweight Champion. A really good match with Punk. He did a spear.
Come on,
I think he did one of his. He did the exact same spear that he hit the Undertaker with at WrestleMania 33. The one where he runs off the ropes, gets a lot of speed, and then spears Punk. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns, World Heavyweight Champion. Pyro goes off at the end.
Bogey putt. Here we go. A little bit too firm.
And Roman celebrates with the win. Punk
to the cup.
Goes to
too much power into
like
that
a woman.
All right,
it's like an adopted mum or something. And he consoles in.
Par at the moment. Fifth hole
consoles
at
in
top
them.
Of the rock. Very, very tricky. I feel like I've said that about all the holes. But this one in particular,
Reigns,
so much sand around the green, and the green
we
is
head
just
into Raw after Mania, and I was pretty tired at this point.
Be careful.
You know, I've consumed a lot of WWE, and even then, as well as AEW, with Darby Allin winning the world title.
Just missed the par.
And Raw after Mania was a bit unremarkable. Ethan Page made his main roster debut, which was really cool to see.
Okay, sixth hole at Top of the Rock is a beautiful.
Sol Ruka made her main roster debut.
We have an elevated tee. The green is surrounded by water, and
she even had a match on Raw, same with Ethan Page. Ethan Page won his. Sol Ruka ended by disqualification thanks to Zarya getting involved. The two would have a really good last man standing match on NXT. Sol's farewell match to NXT.
And you're sitting at 10 over today.
And who knows who's going to debut on SmackDown?
Let's see what
my
you
guess
do
is
here at the 7th.
Ricky Saints is going to be
Where
one.
Will you put your
my
tee
guess.
Shot? The green's very undulating if you can hit it. There's a lot of water.
Yeah, Raw after Mania, a bit unremarkable. There was one match set for Backlash.
Good job.
The world title. Jacob
29 feet from the cup.
Challenges Roman Reigns for the world title.
And not a bad effort from where you were.
Roman had the bloodline with him. He had the Usos beside him.
Ooh,
Roman had Cody had a segment with Punk.
Okay, well putt. Now let's move on.
Which I'm hoping is going to be, knowing WWE, they're going to end up turning Punk heel to go against Cody.
Is upon us. We have a cluster of bunkers surrounding the left part of the green, and there's a very,
who knows what WWE are going to do. It looks like the Drew Jacob Fatu feud's over now. Maybe Drew's going to get back for the WWE title, feud with Cody. Who knows, really? It's hard to predict at the moment with WWE and what they're going to do.
Oh, what do we have here? Continues to look good. Oh, my goodness. Didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. Well done.
But yeah, that was WrestleMania Night 2. Overall better than Night 1. League's better, but still like littered with ads, littered with advertisements for
lots of bunkers surrounding that green.
Cricket Wireless or
well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way.
Snickers is another one.
And coming off a bit of a
trying to think of like all the ads.
4 in a row.
Like there's so many they did.
It's a new hole.
And
here's
the whole Hogan documentary. There was also some good news.
Oh man. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this
There was
round.
some good news if you're a Bianca Belair fan. She came back.
Tapping in for bogey
her first appearance since last year's WrestleMania. And she announced she is pregnant. Yes, she and Montez are having a kid. And, you know, it was a really good moment, you know, to share to, like, 50,000 in attendance at Mania and John Cena, the host. John Cena announced the attendance record. The Hall of Famers came out, did their entrance. AJ Styles got popped, Stephanie McMahon, etc.
To PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Just
50,000 on the first night, 100,000 on the second.
Bayfield Club and Lodge.
Whoa.
Hopefully you snag some birdies out there today.
That was heavily exaggerated. 100,000 in Allegiant Stadium at Vegas. That's bollocks.
I like what you did there.
No way is it 100,000.
Got some distance on that too. Oh, almost got that chip to go. This one's for the double bogey.
And so yeah, Bianca announced she's having a baby. It's just all really good, nice little wholesome moment. And then another segment with Cena was him announcing second night's attendance was The Miz and Kit Wilson and getting involved. You know, kind of doing their shtick, wanting to have some sort of WrestleMania moment. And Cena's like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Danhausen Kate comes out with like midgets and dressed up as Danhausen. Danhausen has his WrestleMania moment. He beats up... No, Miz gets beat up, I think, by him and the midgets. Kit Wilson, I think, gets beat up a little bit. And then Miz gets dropped by Danhausen somehow. And then Danhausen, you know, he's having his promo with Cena, saying, you know, I'm a big fan of your work, blah, blah, blah. Danhausen sees Miz in the middle of the ring, laid out. Danhausen then goes for a 5-knuckle shuffle. He does his own variation of the 5-knuckle shuffle. He goes, "You are cursed." And, you know, 5-knuckle shuffle. Miz is out and Danhausen has his moment at WrestleMania. And, yeah, that's... Night 2 felt like WrestleMania. Night 2 really felt like WrestleMania, whereas Night 1 didn't feel like WrestleMania at all.
And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Now we got a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. Nice. That's some solid contact.
Yeah, Night 1, don't recommend Night 1. Night 1 of WrestleMania was a travesty, and Night 2, really good. Really made it feel like a WrestleMania.
Oh, man, went right off the green. Setting up here now for our third shot. 8-footer here in front of us. Almost. Oh, nice little chip there. And let's see if we can drop this one for the triple.
Yeah.
And sitting at 5 over par for the day. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole.
Oh, third hole, okay. I'll go until the 9th, and then we'll knock off the rest of the stream.
Nicely played.
And then I'll get the next one set, which will be WWE, but that won't be until...
Maybe this one I'll kick to the left.
Tuesdays.
Decent approach
not
there.
Tuesdays. Saturday, either Saturday or...
feet.
Oh, fuck's sake. Sunday.
Too much power. And for the par. 5 over par currently. We have a par 5, 4th hole on this one. It was a good one. And this is around the 245-yard mark.
If you're wondering if I watched NXT after Mania, I only really watched it to see how the women were doing. So Izzy Dame is going to potentially be going to challenge Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship.
All right, this one from
Tatum Paxley had a really good casket match with Blake Monroe for the NXT Women's North American title.
There's almost nothing left to this one. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. And you're currently 5 over for the day.
Nothing really else to report on, really. I don't really.
Par 4, 5th.
Zaria and Solruka had a really good last one standing match. That bump that Solruka took towards the end of the match, where they're up on like the.
Okay, this is like about 105 yards-ish to the pin.
Not catwalk, but like a stage setting, like high up in the arena. There were some tables set, and Sol's head, the back of her head, literally hits onto one of the tables before she goes through the other table.
Ooh, nicely done.
And
on the chip
I'm just thinking, ouch, that's gotta hurt.
Okay, this one for par.
But Zaria wins, and it made sense because Sol's coming up to the main roster.
And you're currently sitting at 5 over.
It wouldn't make sense at all for Sol
par 5, 6th.
to win on her last NXT match against her former friend Zaria. And hopefully it gives Zaria a chance to potentially go for the women's North American title, the NXT women's title. It'd be nice to see Zaria get a little bit of momentum behind her. She's kind of been
about 165 yards from the pin.
A bit lackluster, to be honest, on NXT.
This one's heading a bit right.
And then I think Blake Monroe might be the other one that's going to debut on SmackDown.
Took a bad bounce to the right.
Just
let's do this.
See
let's
her
get out of this bunker and on our
making
way.
her main roster debut.
Oh. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green. Let's
go. She's
go.
too talented to be in NXT.
Okay,
she's too talented to
just
stay in NXT for too long.
Right by. Okay.
It's either that or JC James making her main roster debut. Because I know she's probably done now with NXT. Whether she takes fatal influence with her, Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley with her, it's another story.
I'm okay with that. Here's a 17-foot putt. This one's going left to right pretty hard. A little too hard. Here we go, 4 par. All right, that's 6 over for the day. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Setting up here from the deep stuff. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. This shot's about 80 yards out.
It's going to go in water. Yep.
Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Let's get a little kick left here. You'll be all right there. About 17 feet to the cup. Bit long on that one. All right, here we go. Triple bogey putt. Oh, brutal.
Quadruple bogey.
Just a little tap needed here. All right, and as that putt drops, let's take a peek at the scorecard, shall we?
One more hole, and we're done.
Okay, 10 over for your round. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Ooh, nasty kick to the right on that one. The approach is heading a bit to the right.
Well, you can't hit all the greens.
This one's your third.
Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper.
27 feet from the cup.
We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right.
Nothing you can do now. Just pop in the bogey and we'll move on.
Oh, almost.
Fucking hell.
Oh, just a tap in here. Okay.
I'll do 10. Why not? 10 holes.
Heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Well, you can't hit them all. Ooh, right by with the chip.
And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck.
All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole.
Okay, with that being said, make sure to tune in to Sunday, 12 a.m. British Standard Time, either that or Saturday, 11:55 British Standard Time for the next stream, which will be WWE 2K26, Universe Mode, PLE, Saturday night's main event. 6 matches on the card: the US title, the IC title, women's IC, women's US, world and undisputed WWE title. The match card is available to view on my Instagram, Kiera Slay. Make sure to check me out on Twitter at Muses Little Bitch, Goddess_Kiera on both YouTube and Twitch. Follow me on all my platforms to keep up to date with my streams, my schedule, and whatnot. And without further ado, sayonara.